worried
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you changing it. Species.
I fucking love that Patrick reaction meme.
Thank you.
The amount of times I've used it.
Gotta
It's
be
such a good
unhealthy
one.
at this point, right?
It's an addiction, really.
I've been really on this one a lot recently.
Bye, Squidward. Bye, Mr. Krabs. Bye, Squidward.
Bye, Squidward.
You said Squidward's name twice.
I like Squidward.
It sucks. Have you guys? I don't know if you guys have seen recent SpongeBob episodes, but they're trying so hard to get more reaction memes that they're forcing it.
Yeah,
It isn't natural, you know.
they're farming.
They
They're
really
clip
are just
farming.
meme farming.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
What does the world come to? Everything just feels like a worse version.
It used to be good,
Food.
man. It used to be.
Remember
like,
how good Big Macs used to be?
I always got McChickens. I'm sorry.
Don't even get me started on the McChicken.
What if I want to get you started on the McChicken? You know.
You used to be able to calculate how many McChickens per hour you were getting paid, is all I'm saying, okay? You start a new job, you're getting paid 16 McChickens an hour. That's a good job. At least at the time it was. Now it's not. You know?
Now that's like 3 or 4 McChickens. You know.
Yeah, now I make now, gotta do the math, it's like, I got tax and, okay. It also varies by location, you gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, I seen that
Mhm.
on DoorDash in California, it's like $7 for a McChicken.
I think I make 9 McChickens an hour.
9 Ohio McChickens per hour.
Yeah, oh, my bad, you're right, my bad, it is the state issue, that's fair.
Yeah.
States' rights, yeah.
I hope you enjoy the stupid name I decided to give this character.
We have a person named Nicholas Rofelia, aka Necrophilia.
All right.
We have a person named Scarlet Fox, a person named
I am a
Shiv
fox.
El Ree.
Is your middle name Givno Fox?
Ah. Is it?
That makes me wish I had
Sorry.
done a pun with my name.
Tell me if I'm pronouncing this correct. Is it Phelan just in case?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, that would. I've never seen that race before.
The rest.
That would
You've
be
never
really.
seen that race before?
No.
I
Holy
play this
shit!
thing like all the
Braid.
time.
You have so many fucking. Oh my gosh! There's so many race options. What is
I
the?
have a lot of.
What the
stuff.
fuck are?
That's what I was saying, dude. I
What
have to
is
wait
an
until I can buy a
autumn?
bunch of the books.
I am in a campaign made by an ex-roommate that is literally just for content
A
sharing.
mimic
so we have all of our
slime
shit together there.
race.
We have a lot
A
of shit.
mothkin. 2 different mothkins.
Well, one's a butterfly and one's a moth, so it's just this.
Bruh. Octopus descendant? Orca
it's a-
descendant?
It's Triton mixed races. that are
I'm still in the
supposed to look
panda
like-
bearkin. I can finally make panda off of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
That'd be a big bitch.
I just want to ask this: what is Sky Children?
Oh, okay. So that was for a quick custom campaign I did with some friends. Where do you know the game Sky, like Children of the Light, or is Children of the Light, something like
I
that?
do not. I'm sorry.
It's a very relaxing game. You should try it someday.
There's so many raisins
Uh,
here that I'm looking at. I'm like, sunflower.
We did a full Dryad campaign where you could pick custom flowers, different seasons.
Did you also
stuff
do
that.
like a? Is that where the spring and summer races come in?
Yeah, you have
These
to
are
specify.
great. Renegade Chronomancer, what? Rabbit
It's from the
folk?
time travel campaign we did.
Chronomancer? Is that a time warlock?
Yeah, it was a automaton that could time
oh,
travel.
that
God.
sounds cool.
You got me.
I'm still in this one
You
right
got
here.
me.
Poisonous mush folks. Like mushroom.
Yeah, that was part of the Dryad campaign too. Where you could have.
I'm
mushroom
still in that,
races.
absolutely. Pinewood Int. Pinewood is crazy. I gotta go. There's so many different ones here. I love this.
I told you I have a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, I could tell. You have so many human variants.
They're more fun that way.
Is that a Homestuck race?
Yes, it is.
I immediately clocked that. I love that. Ooh, a raccoon race. I love that. I could
We
finally
also
play
have like
Rocket. There's
different
so many.
races from
Oh my
Avatar
gosh,
on there
it's-
somewhere.
It's hard to find my own creations here. Or is it only your creations?
Alt F word. Alt F.
I have no idea.
Uh-oh. It might just be only yours.
Oh, that's shitty.
I just read that, Zach.
Thanks.
It is only yours.
Damn. Should
I
I keep the
created
one that I
a-
currently have, or?
Might as well.
All right.
Yeah, might as well.
Are you reading the D&D names?
Hi, person in the back. I heard you.
Just
That's
said hi to you
crazy.
too.
I heard you.
Hi.
Anyway, let's get this started since the drawing is almost done. I'm gonna let you keep drawing. We'll switch back over to the dock area. We're gonna start like we normally. I gotta roll a d20 first to see what my energy is about to be like, because
Oh no.
my energy is a
Ah, shit.
little down bad today.
That
I'm gonna go
one.
get a picture real quick.
Yeah, you're just a naked head.
Rusty.
The rusty
Black-
ink. We
The
have
Cloak
had
Black Brews.
we have had two phenomenal tavern names: the Rusty Anchor and the Upside Down Hat Tavern.
Don't forget about the blood bank.
That's the bank. That's not a tavern.
All right, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
We're about to
I
find
thought it
out.
was a hospital.
We're about to find out. I'm gonna roll for my
Um,
energy.
I don't know what else to fucking make.
Honestly, that's not bad. That's not bad.
A blacksmith.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I rolled a 14, so about the middle ground. Yeah. We are live on YouTube, just so you guys know.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello,
What was it?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh god.
Hit him with it. What up? What up?
Hello. Nah, that was a 20. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. My name is Kai
I think I
Juno.
fixed it.
I am the host and DM of this wonderful campaign. Welcome back to the Creeper Chronicles. Per usual, I am joined by the man on fucking Mars.
Hello, here's me, the man on fucking Mars. I'm once again playing Rabute Gilliman, and I guess a fun fact about him,
Kenny, what the
He likes
fuck
pine
is that
trees.
thing? What the fuck is that thing, Kenny?
what
It is the most horrifying creature I've ever laid eyes. Why are there blueberries around him? Why is he wearing raspberries?
the fuck are you talking about?
You'll find out.
Well, that looks like a fucking cat. Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
that was my
So
introduction.
you like pine trees?
Yeah, Gilliman likes
So there's
pine
this really
trees.
cool race of creatures called the pinewood ents.
I mean, I figure like any kind of ant. You know.
Yes, yes. Imagine what's the tallest tree in the world, or is it the
Redwoods.
redwoods? A redwood ent.
Be super
That'd be
tall.
It
cool
would
as
be
fuck.
super tall. They just look down like. We're also joined by Blood Tap.
What's up? It's your boy Blood Tab, of course, back again playing Nick Raphaelia. Fun fact about Nick this week is that he is so good with sleight of hand, as everybody knows, but he's so good that he can snatch the like a watch right off your wrist without you even knowing, like a pickpocket in New York.
Mm. Is it because he's short?
Let's not get into slurs, okay? And we can leave that.
How is
part
that?
alone.
That I didn't even. No, I didn't say the slur. It counts as a slur in 2025, right?
Yeah.
The actual word.
Mm-hmm.
We are also joined by Stormy.
Hello, my name is Stormy. I play Scarlet Fox. And a fun fact about Scarlet is she started her thief life early. Her first pickpocket was at age 10.
Well,
What'd she steal?
Lunch money?
She did in fact steal some lunch money.
She's gonna meet them
Sounds
here.
like a-
I've just decided that you're gonna meet them here.
Sounds like a bully, if you ask me.
She was an orphan.
That's even worse.
Was Batman a bully?
Was
Yes.
Batman- Why didn't you recruit them as a Robin?
One could argue that Batman was a bully.
He's definitely into the child endangerment things.
Rich guy goes around beating up on the poor people.
On the mentally unwell, you know. We're also joined by Kindness.
Hi, my name is Kindness, and I play Chivalry. A fun fact about Chivalry. Shiv has recently come in contact with a long-lost friend. He assumed he was dead,
Oh god damn it.
but found him on the island in the picture book store.
You could also, Stormy, you could also draw the salty spittoon. You gotta be tough to enter. How tough are you? We're also
Well,
joined
that was
by
kind of the inspiration of the salty anchor.
the rusty anchor. The
Yeah.
salty anchor. You gotta draw another one
Well,
now. It's an upside
alright.
down anchor. It's just salty.
All right, I got
We're
you.
also joined by Kel.
Hi. I'm new to the campaign, but it's okay. We all blend in eventually. Phelan hasn't really shown up yet, but one quick detail is that she sleeps with her eyes open.
Oh,
Ew, what a freak.
That's
People.
fair. That's fair.
Someone tries to rob her, and there's like a.
Many of my captains did.
A thief will never trust a thief. It just goes.
Axe. We're also in the audience joined by Salatus23.
did you skip
Hi.
Kenny?
No,
I'm
no.
here.
His fun fact was along
Oh,
his fin.
I'm dumb.
Give us a fun fact about Salatus23. Since you're in the call. with
Tell us
us.
what Jesus is doing.
Yeah, what's Jesus up to?
Just chilling, you know, and went to
Just
the nether.
chilling.
You
You
went
went
to
to
the
the
nether.
nether.
Just trying to find some stuff, you know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Shit, we over here. We
It's getting good.
well, good. He's getting netherite. But hey Zeus, you probably haven't been caught up on the campaign, so I'm just gonna do a recap as well to update everybody. Previously on the Creeper Chronicles, our friends finally defeated the people that they were battling over in Neverwinter, but were overrun by the rest of the army as they burned down the city of Neverwinter, the city that they cared so much about, gone to ruins. Luckily, their friend and ally, Zombie Rain, the owner of the Upside Down Hat Tavern, who makes wonderful potions, had a potion of invisibility. Giving one last middle finger to the army before that splash of invisibility hits them, they escaped all the way over to the docks where they stole one of the army's ships and fled to the sea. Suddenly, they were attacked by pirates, and knowing that they would lose the battle because there was a beholder on the ship, they jumped into a rowboat and did a swift dash away. Unfortunately, the captain of the ship caught them trying to escape and tried to go after them. Suddenly, what's it called? Like tornado ocean thing?
Typhoon.
Vortex.
Vortex?
It sent them into the sky. They were on the clouds
Cyclone?
for that. They were in the
Um,
clouds for literally in
a
the clouds
knock-up
for
stream.
a while. Yeah, that.
Water spout.
Knock upstream from One Piece.
All right, guys.
An explosion.
They were quite literally riding on the clouds for a moment before falling back into the ocean, where they seen an island in the distance. Going to the island, they washed up on shore of an island that many of them recognize as I'll Be Damned, aka the Thieves Guild. And upon stepping up, Nicholas looked into at a watch nearby and realized that today was the day that the Thievies are starting. And by the end of the week, the King of Thieves will be crowned. The so-called best thief in the world will be crowned with the Thiefy. While everyone else can win titles and awards for certain things, the Thiefy is the end-all be-all that thieves want. It is the thing that represents the Thieves Guild. It is the thing that represents a life as a thief. To get it means that you have reached the pinnacle of thievery. But yeah. We'll do a small time skip to explain why Mr. Zombie Rain is no longer a part of the party. He explains to you guys that he has bad blood with the Thieves Guild. If you guys would like to ask him why, just tell me now if you asked him or not. We're speaking in past
We
terms,
asked
but
him.
he explained to you guys that many years ago he was a part of the Thieves Guild, much like you were, Scarlet, except he didn't get a peaceful exit like you did. While you were able to leave the Thieves Guild to be a solo adventurer because of your respect and connections within the Thieves Guild, the Zombie Rain did not have that well of a connection. So he wanted to leave because he found the woman of his dreams. He wanted to settle down and leave the thieving life behind him and open up an honest business as a bartender. Unfortunately, the thieves of the Thieves Guild did not take that kindly and threatened him that if he were to leave, bad consequences would happen. He left and tried to escape to an unknown island, but eventually his life caught up to him. And the first original bar that he opened, the Right Side Up Hat Tavern, got exploded when explosives were planted by certain members of the Thieves Guild as you can't leave this life behind. It will always catch up to you. And unfortunately, though the Thieves Guild did not mean for them to be casualties, they meant to just send a sign. It did take out his wife and his son. So unfortunately, he is not on good terms with Thieves Guild, and he cannot show his face here. For if he does, it could mean the end of him and the end of you guys in relation to him. He is still currently on the island, but he is doing the thief thing of sneaking around in a black trench coat, trying not to be seen. Could he return?
Perfectly normal
Yes.
here.
But right now he is trying to talk to some old friends in the Thieves Guild to get a certain thing happening. But he bids you guys a farewell, and we'll see you guys soon. And then he leaves. And
Like
that
the
is
perfect
where...
disguise.
Huh?
That's like the perfect disguise.
What?
The black trench coat on an island full of thieves.
You know how the
Nobody's gonna
Thing
notice that.
looks in that one Fantastic Four movie?
Yep.
With the trench coat, the hat. That's how he looks.
Nice.
He blends in with everybody else. It's just on a normal island, he wouldn't. Anyway, Stormy, are you done drawing?
Yeah, that's good enough, right?
Yep. All right. You guys come up onto shore with where the boats are and everything. You park your boat, and immediately all of you recognize the island, as all of you have visited this island once or twice.
Okay.
Well,
At
what do
least
you
this
guys
is not
do?
an evil ghost pirate.
Well, it feels like home. I don't know about you guys.
I've
It's good to
gambled
be
here once or
back.
twice.
I do not see our
Pause.
new friend's
We-
token there.
Yeah, I don't have it on my list.
Okay, let me close this and open it again.
What the frick?
I'm guessing that I opened it too soon. And then, yeah, by the time they made their character and I already had the maps open, it's just not up to date. It's fine. Doo-doo-doo-doop. Oh, whoops. That's not supposed to be what it is. Why is that there?
Oh my god, are you a fox too?
Yes.
Oh my god, twinsies!
Stormy is immediately invested.
I love you even more now.
Oh. Oh shit! I forgot about my tea.
Your T.
Yeah, I got some tea.
Nice. We will not add her in, like, in this part. Sorry. We're gonna throw her into the ocean.
I completely forgot to write down what I was going to call this place last week. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember either. As God. This is just I'll be damned.
I think it started with a G,
I think it's
maybe. It was from a
Long
game
time
or a
ago.
show or something.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right, I can find it. I know where it's at.
I will start making random D&D jokes until this is resolved.
Yeah.
This is horrible handwriting, but I'm using a fucking mouse.
Why can't the undead write music? They can only decompose.
Oh my god. Considering we have 2 zombies in the group and a skeleton, I love it.
Is that a racist joke then?
It's gotta be. Foxes are racist? Question mark.
Hey,
Scarlet, what's to
speak
say
for
about
yourself.
you?
Hey.
Hey, hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. Hey, hey.
I'll be damned.
Hey.
You guys see your friend Zombie Rain walk away. I'm just gonna add his token real quick just to make his ass move. Do 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 do. Commercial break. But yeah, what do you guys do? You guys are at the Thieves' Hideout, aka the Isle of Be Damned.
I say we find a bar.
Oh, I know a good one.
I need a drink after that fight.
Yeah, let's go to the Rusty Anchor. It's right up here, I think.
And as you guys leave the dock and everything, you guys see scruffy people around, people that are clearly
Watch your pockets.
residents here.
I
Not
think
everybody's
I'm
a
okay.
thief, you
Maybe you
racist.
watch your pocket.
Yes, we'll say you guys enter the city at the bottom left. The black cloak. That area.
Oh.
Now, Mr. Nolan Harper has never been here, so he is in amazement that there's so many interesting looking buildings.
You've never really been here?
No,
Really?
man,
Wait.
I was chilling with those mercenaries for a while. I don't.
Oh, darling, I grew up here.
You grew up here.
In a way, of sorts.
Where'd you grow up at? You just point at the ground.
You know, all over. So there's 2 places we can go for a drink. The Rusty Anchor or the Salty Anchor. What's your poison?
Whatever's cheaper.
Probably the Rusty
Actually,
Anchor.
should we find a shop first?
All the drinks in the Rusty Anchor taste rusted.
We are
so,
all our potions.
so we can go here into the Black Cloak. It's like a general store of sorts. If we need tools, the Iron Fist is over there, and if we need to sell anything, the pawn shop's far north.
Here's Scarlet.
Well, I want some potions.
I heard that
The blue
there's a
building
ton of-
is the official, like, where the thiefies will be taking place.
Yeah, so I
Just so
didn't
you guys
draw
know.
anything on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, I should probably ask, is there a map I should be looking at right now?
Yes. If you go to campaigns and then like you go into
Stormy puts so
the
much
Creeper
effort into
Chronicles,
it.
you should see where it says maps or launch maps, something like that.
Mine's just a play button.
Play,
Mhm.
yes, that.
It's like a little triangle play button at the top right. It says launch game.
Oh, shit.
You missed all the beautiful art that Stormy was making.
Please enjoy my doodles.
Oh, good lord.
What
This
do
is
you...
actually pretty fun. I'll go with it.
Shit, hold on. I want to show you the one of the greatest maps ever. This is of the city of Never. Oh wait, this is Thunderville. Shit.
That's before I got good.
This is
Oh,
the city of Neverwinter.
Pretend it's not on fire.
This
Yeah,
is-
And
pretend it
also,
didn't just get sacked.
The hat used to be upside down. That's why it was called the Upside Down Hat Tavern. Now it's the not upside down because it got flipped over.
Because it got raided. There was a war here. There was an army.
Yeah.
We did our best. We took
The
out
bottom
the enemy
right-
generals.
The bottom right gray used to be a pawn shop. It was a big ass dollar sign.
Is it just ashes now?
Yes, because
Yeah,
it
it
got
got
on
burned.
fire.
Yeah.
We had to either leave or die, and you know what? I'm
to
sorry,
know.
but
Anyway, back to the campaign.
So do we want to go in the general store here first and then make our way up to maybe tools or?
maybe.
Oh my gosh,
Probably.
are we gonna have a shopping episode?
Yeah, Shiv,
I'd love
darling,
those.
there's a picture book store here if
Ah.
you're interested.
I definitely heard. I
I love
definitely
how
heard
it's
that there
become
was
a completely ongoing joke.
world-renowned picture bookstore here on Vanaheim.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
become a just a part of your character that you can't read, so you just look at picture books.
Vanaheim. I don't have eyes, God. I don't have eyes.
No,
Chivalry
darling,
says to the
that's
sky.
not what this is called.
I've been here before. Just been many years. It's definitely called Vanaheim here.
No, you know what? Sure.
Just let him have his.
It's a block and a half north and to the left.
Let's go check this out.
Also, Kel, I know you are also a talented artist, so if you want to draw anything on this map, feel free while they shop.
Feel free. Just know that the cursor only goes to that smaller size. It doesn't go any smaller.
Oh, good God. Okay.
You got this.
It's crude for a reason, so.
This is
Nolan,
just a
let's go
fraction
into
of
the
Stormy's
black
powers.
cloak.
You guys go into the black coke. The black
Cloak.
cocaine.
I want to know
Who's all going into the black cloak?
Nolan and I will for sure.
Nicholas Rabute? Are you guys going to the
That's,
picture?
that's the general
bookstore?
goods store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably hit him.
There's also the
Yeah, so-
blacksmith at the Iron Fist, and then the taverns, as well as the blood bank. If you guys want to rob it.
Well,
Colors are so crude.
Yeah, it's not great.
So Nicholas, you're
Did
going
we-
to go over to the Iron Fist.
yes.
All right, we will.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What have you done? Nah.
I tried to zoom. That's what happened.
It's okay. There's an eraser button.
okay. Who runs the black cloak?
I'm gonna go to your list of names that you sent me. Since you sent me
Okay.
so many, so conveniently. Jasper Quill.
And let me ask this: is that one of the people that I know?
Roll a, I guess, history check.
Okay.
Would it be a history check here? Since you're
I
going
got
for
a
your history.
16.
Yes, this is someone that you know. You remember
Okay.
they're actually younger than you. They were but a small little toddler when you were running around here. They are
Okay.
they are the best I can describe is they are a tween.
Okay. So we're gonna walk in, and I'll start looking around, browsing the different potions they have for sale.
You see him over there behind the counter just
Is that Jasper?
Miss Fox, is that you?
It sure is. How are you, darling?
He seems very excited to see you. He jumps up onto the counter, revealing to Rabute and Nolan that he is a, because this is in my mind, he is a raccoon person.
Bipedal.
Yeah. He's like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
My, you've grown up some, eh?
Ah, yes, I am exactly 4 feet now.
Look at you go.
Yeah, my father says it's about as tall as I'll ever get, but here I am.
You're pretty tall for your species.
I know. My mother, she is 3 feet tall. What brings you back to the Isle be damned?
Well, we're here for the Thiefies, darling. You know that.
Ah, that makes sense. Are you thinking about trying it?
I am. You should know.
Of course, most people in this town are. Most are just trying to get
Stalker.
nominated, or some are even trying to get just small rewards.
I'll take what I can get, but we all know we have an eye on the grand prize.
Everybody does.
Eh?
I actually
what do
did win an award last year for the Thiefies.
Did you?
I didn't win the Thiefy itself, but I won the Thiefy. Well, not Thiefy. I won the award for the greatest scam.
Oh, I love that for you.
Yes, yes.
The scam is in this shop, is it, darling?
Nope. Roll an insight.
I also roll
Yes.
because I don't like what
I got an
I
8.
don't like what I'm hearing. This makes me like
Scarlet, he's telling the truth to
Oh,
you.
I
You
have
know,
a -1.
he's telling the truth.
McNolan
I
rolled
got a
2.
17.
Yeah. Rabute, he's lying. It's definitely within the shop.
Are
With
you
a
gonna
minus.
tell me, Rabute? Are you gonna tell me?
Ooh, Nolan is just like, man,
You-
this kid runs a really good shop.
Okay.
He's just
I
looking
am
around.
going
He's
to
looking
bite
at
your throat out if you don't start telling the truth.
you're in my you're
Rabute!
in my shop, sir. You're in my shop. Remember this. You're in my home, in my shop. All right. Be kind to me. I'm but a boy.
But a boy. Show me what you have there, darling. I need some potions healing if you have it.
All right, and he brings out a box of potions, and there's healing potions. They are greater, so the 4d4 plus 4. But then
Mhm.
there's also a bunch of other potions, and you recognize it kind of like what Mr. B. Rain had, or it's like potion of poison, of harming, of
Yeah.
regeneration, and it's all splash. Besides one, and it's fire resistance, and it's not a splash. It's just you drink.
How much are we selling the healing potions for?
The healing potions are going to be about 10 gold pieces a piece.
Perfect. And how many do you have?
I have 18.
Go ahead and give me 7.
Are these fake?
You can roll a an
Like
investigation
since
for
I
it.
already know he's lying, can I like roll something to see if these are just
Uh,
fake potions?
There
I
are
got a 17.
there are a few checks that you can make as well, Rabute, if you want to do like a medicine because it's a health potion, or insight to see if he's lying, or a investigation on the potion itself.
Well, I already
Yes.
know that he's lying.
Well,
I
he's
got a
you know he's
17.
lying about something, but you don't know about these potions.
Well, about the store being a scam.
Yeah,
So I would figure, I would naturally assume that
you
know
assume
these are gonna be
everything's
like,
a scam.
yeah, I assume everything about the place is a fucking scam.
Made you look. That's a shop that sells magic items.
Yes.
Scarlet, upon investigating it, these health potions have a pulse.
Excuse me.
Like they're breathing.
Darling,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick one up. Why are these breathing?
And his smile fades a little and he goes, "Ah, the side effect. Yes. That you know." And he just looks at you, he just like deadpans you like, you know.
I would love to know if you'd elaborate a little.
All right, fine. I found these off of a whale that was glowing blue when it washed up on shore. I got its blood from there. It does regenerate some of your wounds back to, not being wounds anymore, but there's a side effect.
And that is?
If I tell you, do you promise to buy some?
I promise to buy at least one.
They have a chance to be explosive.
To make me explosive?
In a way, and he just tells his head in a squint. He's like, in a way, yeah. The liquid itself, right, when mixed with a certain other mixture, makes it go boom, and it
And
does
what's
a
that
hand
other
gesture.
mixture?
Gunpowder.
Oh. I see.
And
I'll take 3.
understood. And he puts them up.
Why are
He
they
goes,
alive?
He just looks at you deadpan, like, come on. I'm trying to run a shop here, man.
No, like,
You see another person
if they're-
walk into the black cloak and then just starts looking around at items.
I turn my head. This whole place is a scam.
He-
You really shouldn't shop
He
here.
looks back at
I
you.
give you a
he's-
slap in the chest. Rabute!
He looks back at you,
Why?
smiles. He smiles back at you. He's missing some teeth. He has a single gold tooth. He goes, "Yeah, I know. This place is a steal."
Rabute, this is my
Okay.
place of... Not yours.
It's just weird that they're alive.
This is a thieves
Weird that
island,
we're
darling.
alive.
Everyone knows this is a scam.
Look,
No offense, darling.
the potions are meant to be alive. It makes it feel more alive. You want to feel like your life is coming back to you, right?
Can I also have this potion of fire resistance, please?
Yeah, absolutely. That one will be 20 gold.
You got it. Here you go.
Thank you so much. We also sell general goods. Like, if you want a lockpick, he winks at you. If you want basically any kind of tool.
Do you have any good arrows?
Define good.
What do you got?
Well, and he puts the box of potions back under the shelf. You see him, he ducks under the shelf because he's that small. He brings out another box, steps up back up on the counter, and you see a box with a bunch of arrows. Some like tipped in orange, like it's the tip of the arrows are like orange, green, purple, just many different colors. And he goes, these.
Are they good arrows? Okay, something wrong with these?
In terms of quality, they're not the best. But in terms of what they do, it depends on the arrow, really. Since you rolled a dirty 20, what you're looking at, you could tell that the green one definitely poison laced, similar to your poison arrows that you had before. But slightly different is the best way I can describe it.
All right. How many arrows can I have for 50 gold?
50 gold, and he just grabs a big ass handful, 20 of them.
Deal.
And the arrows that he gives you, I'll just say there's 5 of each. One is an god damn it, acid laced arrow. And when I say acid, I don't mean like burn you acid. I mean drug acid.
Nice.
When you shoot someone with it, it will make them go through a trip. It'll do a D6 extra damage. And they will essentially be confused. They will still be able to attack. They will not be prone, but they are confused as fuck. The other arrow is arrow of healing. It's dipped in red. You shoot it at someone and it heals them Cupid style. They heal back a D6 on it.
Hell yeah.
There's a arrow of blindness, which does exactly what it sounds like. If they have any form of dark vision, they can see through it. It'll just be a regular arrow at that point. But if they do not have dark vision, then they will be blind. And you'll roll a D4 for the amount of rounds that they are blind. I hope you're writing all this down.
Nope.
I am.
Goody. And then there is the arrow of insta death. You will roll a D100, and if you get a 100, it will instantly kill the creature that it hits.
Okay, what happens if I get something lower?
Nothing.
Not even normal arrow damage?
It does do normal arrow damage. It's just you'll roll a D100. On 100, it kills them, and it kills them in the most comedic way possible.
Okay.
Even if they get struck by a flying ice cream truck.
All right.
Sounds fun.
All right.
Anything else
okay,
for you, man?
That's all I need for today. Nolan, anything for you?
Why do I have? The
He'll go to the
ability add
blacksmith for
tokens?
this. Because everybody does.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You have the ability to add anything, yes. If you want to add civilians around, you may.
Bet.
He looks at the big, scary dragon man.
Oh no, I'm leaving. Like I'm leaving with. I left with Scarlet. I just turned and left. I'm
Poor
not
Jasper.
fucking dealing with this asshole.
And then we jump over to the picture book store. Chivalry, you walk in, and you see a woman by the name of Alara Thorn, who is essentially similar to the library in Thunder Valley. She's at a big round desk, except the all the books are behind her. And unlike the library where you can just go in, read the book, check it out, you have to check it out at the front desk before you can take it from behind the desk. She has a search system. It's very magical to be able to learn where every book is and what the book's about.
Shiv?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to switch over to push to talk. Make sure you read what I sent you.
I did.
This was not here. Just to give you a little context, none of this was here the last time she was here. It's been
Yeah.
95 years.
The Thieves Guild has essentially been here for about 30 years. But that is good information. But yes, Shiv, you walk into the picture book store. What do you do?
You said the one person is Allure.
Yep. Oh, not sorry. Where was it? Alara Thorn.
And how old is this Alara?
Very old. Like
Okay.
80.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna walk up to Alara up on the thing, and I'm gonna just slap a note down on the table, and
Why a skeleton? It's been a while since I seen a skeleton.
it's been a while since I've been to Vanaheimir myself.
Why, this hasn't been called that in quite some time, young buck.
Man, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm well over 900 years old, young. As
My, you
long
don't
as-
look a day over 20.
Uh,
20 feet under.
that's flattering. That's gotta be an inspiration.
Who
point.
said that?
That was Kel.
Give yourself a point of inspiration, Cal.
That was amazing.
Yay!
That was great.
20 feet under is crazy.
20 blocks under would have been perfect.
Oh, man.
What?
And what can I do for you, young lad?
Somebody sent me this note, and I need to know who sent me this note.
What note? As God here, what note?
Oh, this note has been given to me, and is noted by someone with the initials LB.
LB.
LB, I have no idea.
Lord Barnaby. I'm trying to help you out, God. You seem confused.
I am confused. What does the note say?
And you see the note. The note says, "Meet me." I forgot what this place is called
Yo,
currently.
what the fuck?
The Isle of the Damned. No, I'm sorry. I'll be damned.
So I was told to meet at a strange island. I've actually never heard of this island. It is called I'll Be Damned. I have never. Where can I find this island? I'll Be Damned.
You are currently on it, boy.
Yes, silly woman. I'm on Vanaheimir. I know where I'm at. I've been here.
How
many,
long
many
has it
times.
been since you've touched this island, boy?
Nearly 95 years.
Choosing the blood-starved as someone at the blood bank is appropriate.
You're welcome.
You did
This
great,
is
man.
this
love these
was
additions.
renamed 30 years ago.
I'm glad these are appreciated.
Renamed.
Yes.
Why? Well, I set this place free 95 years ago.
Well, Mr. Corvus, when he was the leader of the Thieves Guild, he opened it as an island for thieves.
That would explain all of the shady figures I've been seeing around here.
No, shady? No, just beaten up. Life is not kind to many folks.
It's just a skeletal perception.
Well, they could say the same thing about you, being a skeleton.
I've had my woes.
As have I.
Well, this note says to meet me on the I'll be damned.
Hmm. Can I ask, who do you think LB
You
is?
I've
Now, who
met
the
so
fuck
many
do you
people.
think you are?
I've met many people with the names starting with L or
Could it be
B.
the goddess LeBlanc?
Blanc. No, I've heard of.
Yes, that
faith,
makes sense. Why would she ask you to be here? You just search up the word black and just started adding it.
Yes.
I think I'll have a look around to see maybe
Well, look,
if there might be any books around here.
if there is anybody, then they're either at the tavern or the graveyard if you have a family member here.
And what is this tavern called?
There's two of them. There's the Salty Anchor for more flamboyant people, and then there's the Rusty Anchor for more weird people.
Got it. All right. I'll have a look around.
Did you want to take a book with you?
I'll check your shelves. I tend to like to browse a little bit before I make purchases.
Well, unfortunately, by the rules of my picture book store, I have a computer. Give me any interest and I will sort it down to a book for you. I can find any book at all. I own them all. And Chivalry, upon looking past her, you could see that this is a very long building compared to what it looks like from the outside. And she just like waves her hand, like waves you over to look at her palm essentially, and just says, "What is it that you desire to read?"
What you shiv?
Answer, boy.
Oh, I keep talking without the daggone push to talk.
He said
Shit.
something incredibly funny and or lore intensive there, and no one heard it.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to find a book that focuses on magical bonding of physical elements.
How do you mean magical bonding? Like romantically or quite physically?
Quite physically. Physical alteration.
I see.
Probably would fall under the alchemy. Possibly.
Ah, that's me look. And you see her begin to, you know how your palm has a bunch of like lines and stitched looking markings?
Mm.
She begins to go across her palm like that. And she says, just asks you a question. She goes, "Is this to combine items or is this to combine true elements?"
I think it's to combine. Yes, it'd be combined items. I think it falls more under transmutation.
Can I ask what the items are?
Weapons.
Then why are you here? There's a blacksmith, you know.
I haven't heard much positivity about the blacksmith here.
Oh,
I-
he's a darling. He makes weapons
Oh.
for this place. His name is Brick.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're saying nice and complimenting Stormy because she gave you a list of names.
Those are good names. I'll go check it out, but I do like to learn some of these things myself.
One of the names that you listed, Stormy, is Barnaby Quickfoot.
There's 2 Barnabys actually.
And then we have Lord Barnaby.
No relation.
No relation. They're all different squirrels. One's just different from the rest. But yes,
Well-
she tells you about Brick, the blacksmith.
Well, I do like to learn a little bit more on the myself side. I'm a seeker of knowledge, not necessarily knowledge like history, but knowledge of how to do things.
Mm.
If you have any transmutation books that could maybe teach this stuff, I would love to enlighten myself.
Are you sure you're using the correct word, boy?
It is transmutation. See, the transmutation of items together would fall under combination, but
But if
it's
you were to
pronounced.
combining things, isn't transmutation, boy? Transmutation is changing something's form completely. It would be as if I changed you into a house
Uh,
or a moth.
this this would be exactly why you were in the position you were in. Very knowledgeable, I see.
I try to keep my wisdom with me. My old age does make it hard, but I still have my brain.
Yep.
You may you may see me again. I'm gonna go down to the Rusty Anchor. I'm gonna go check
And
for
before you walk out, she finishes tracing the lines upon her hand, and then you just see a book just come out of her hand, and she hands you a book, and it is a book about Christianity.
Run it.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Joking.
It is a picture book, and upon looking at the cover of it, it is straight up just called "To Talk to God."
You have to die.
You are so Hillary coded. You should meet.
Essentially, if you know what, like, the ability to control your dreams type deal, that's what this talks about.
we traded Hillary for Hillary.
Hillary 2.0.
I'm so confused.
Hillary is one of our friends. She was originally supposed to play who you're playing.
Oh.
She worked.
You
works...
just act like her. You
Literally.
sound like her. You say the same thing she would say.
Would you be interested in playing a Minecraft with us?
Sure, why not?
Oh man, this is great.
Uncanny.
All right. I'm going to pick up the book, but then I'm going to leave a book. This one, I don't know if you've had this one. I've had this one for quite some time. It might have been lost from here.
Are you returning an actual book, or are you just returning a book that you stole from Thunderville?
I am returning an actual book.
Ah.
It may or may not be stolen, but not from Thunderville.
It may or may not be stolen.
Allegedly.
But not from Thunderville.
Chivalry is a loving, caring paladin. He would never steal.
I found it.
He has
It's not
stolen the blade
stealing.
from dead people.
I stole their blood too.
Yeah, I'm aware. Blood-soaked boner.
I'm fucking sorry.
That's the name of his sword.
You really don't want to know.
You really don't. Long
You know what?
history.
It
It
doesn't sound
screams and
bad.
horniness. No, I'm kidding.
I've heard much worse.
I'm going to leave her the Ender picture book.
You did take that from Thunderville.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You grabbed it just for Valentine.
Hearsay.
Thunderville don't exist no more, so
Yes, it does.
technically-
Neverwinter doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to lay down the Bible picture book.
I forgot I gave you that too.
Yeah.
I already gave you a fucking God or Christianity related picture book. I gotta keep track of these. Very well. She accepts it as trade and allows you to leave. Do you go to the Iron Fist shop to meet up with them?
Holmes?
She put down. We have Iron Fist, the hero. Now you're going to the Rusty Anchor. All right, so we jump over to the Iron Fist blacksmith, where Nicholas is conversing with Brick.
What's up, Brick? How you doing, bro? It's been a long time since I seen you. Last time I saw you, you had long hair.
Oh.
Kind of looks like shit now, man. What's going on?
I don't remember you.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand why she left you though. You were kind of being an asshole. So I mean, what did you really expect? Well, do you really think that you're going to get the kids? Like, if you're going to go to court, like, did you really think that was going to happen? No, come on. It's never. All right. Well, I'm not here to talk about your problems, Brig. I know it's been a long time. I'm here to actually upgrade my stuff.
And he like shrugs. Brick, to describe him, he's big. He's a big boy.
That's hilarious.
He's big and straight up. You cannot see a visible neck on him because he has a big ass beard and long hair.
Oh, so we've entered?
Yeah.
Nick, do you want to introduce us to your friend?
And Scarlet's
Guys,
friend.
this is Brick. This is
And he
Yeah.
waves at you.
Scarlet knows.
When he waves at you, you can see his pinky is missing off his right hand.
I go to give him a firm handshake.
Could you roll a strength check?
Sure, I have dog shit strength, but sure. I rolled a 2, a 3. I got 3 in total.
Hey yo.
He rolled an 18.
He crushed
His-
his
I
hand.
told you, my
his-
strength is dog shit. My
When-
charisma's where it's at.
Because of his sheer size, when I say like he's big, I mean like speak no evil size big.
No, I get you. I get you.
And his hand in like just encases yours, and the grip is grippy, if you will.
Does he just lift me up?
Hey, yo.
Now he shakes your
Brick-
in a respectful way. He shakes your hand respectfully.
Understandable.
What can you do for a bow, darling?
Which I realize I actually have to say things now as God,
Well,
where it translates
you can just,
over.
Yeah, I'll know what he's saying, but what's he saying?
What exactly are you trying to do to your bow?
Well, I have a +1 bow. Want to try
Mhm.
to get a +2 or an enchantment of some kind, maybe, punch or,
Flame.
something.
That's what I want.
Flame. Yeah.
He
I really want flame.
does offer, and like he looks around and then he just like he waves you to follow him as he goes. He opens like a trap door and goes to the basement of the Iron Fist. And
Mhm.
upon following him, you guys see an enchantment set up.
Oh, perfect.
And he asks for your bow real quick.
Okay, I'll hand him my bow.
And he walks over to the enchantment table. The book opens. He begins chanting, and you see runes begin to glow all over the walls, ceiling, and floor.
Mm.
Does anybody speak Yeti here?
No.
Rubute?
No.
I didn't know that was a language you could even learn.
Yeah, I found that out.
It wasn't on my list.
I found that out a couple weeks ago during that one shot we played where I played as Tai Lung. Because I made a language that he knows is fucking Yeti. But yes. Give me a moment. You see as the bow begins to lift from his hand, the book begins to lift from the enchantment table. You see the all the runes around the room begin to flood into the bow. And I'm going to ask you to roll a random number. I'm going to look at the enchantment list of bows.
It's okay. Do you 20, 100? What are we doing here?
Give me a moment. I gotta look at all the enchants to see what it gets. There is a total of 1. Oh shit! God damn it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going
So
to say
D8?
roll a d6 because one of them is on breaking 3, obviously.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Two.
You do get flame.
Hell yeah!
How we'll do the flaming arrows is similar to the acid. It'll do a d6 extra.
So are all my arrows now just flaming?
Yes, they're not flaming when you shoot it, but as soon as it goes, we'll say for like story purposes, when you shoot it with so much ferocity that it just lights up, and then
So
poof,
it does an
flame.
extra d6.
Yes.
Okay.
If they have any immunity to flames, then obviously the d6 won't matter. So like blazes and everything like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He gives you back your bow. You could tell that it's almost hot. It feels at first hot to the touch, but then you immediately it just feels natural. It's like you're touching a burner at first, but then you're able to hold it peacefully.
Perfect.
And then
I
he
flip.
turns over to Nicholas and he does the handover thing.
I give him double brain bow.
Could you roll a d6 for me? As he begins to chant Unga Chaka, Unga, Unga, Unga Chaka, Unga, Unga.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Looking at this, there's not a lot of good bow enchantments, actually.
There's not.
Oh, return in a moment. I rolled a nat 1 on having to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
All right.
What you rolled
Just
is
give him
infinity, which
flame.
just it shoots an infinite amount of arrows.
Just give him
forward.
flame.
I'm just gonna give you flame.
What's the other option?
And the other option
Punch.
is punch and power. Punch makes them fly back. Power increases the damage that the bow does itself. Infinity, you can shoot an infinite amount of arrows.
With
which
just one, yeah.
we technically haven't been doing that. Like we did it with the poison arrows, but we haven't been tracking the amount of arrows that you guys have been using, obviously.
Thank God.
I would find it tedious, obviously. There's not a lot of great enchants on here, so I will allow you guys to enchant again eventually, just don't worry.
That's fair.
I'm going to make up my own enchants as when I get
We
the time.
progress.
Yeah. Not even as you progress. I'm just going to make sometime this week I'll create a big list of them to where it's not because looking at this there's 4 enchants that
Right.
3 enchants that matter at all, and it's mending doesn't matter, infinity doesn't matter, and curse of vanishing doesn't matter.
Can I try to get an enchant?
Yes, you can. He looks at you and goes, blah, blah, blah.
Well, either that or can he make it a +3?
He's not capable of making it a +3.
Fuck. Okay, well I'll go for the enchant. How much is it, by the way? Before I do this, how much is it?
It is 70 gold apiece.
Okay, I could do 70 gold.
Unfortunately, he
So I
doesn't
hand
have
him
he doesn't have the masterwork capable of creating +3 weapons and armor.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the enchant.
He
I hand
does
him a-
want
I hand
that
him the
though.
sword.
If you guys want to go on an epic adventure to get that, he goes up to the enchantment table, ring da, wing da, and then there's a lot better.
What do I roll?
There's a better amount of sword enchants actually though. Now knowing it.
Can I just have sharpness?
No, because the sword enchants actually
You
matter.
let him have frame.
Yeah, because there's 2 good bow enchants at all. The rest are useless.
All right. Well,
least
what am I rolling?
All of these,
Oh my God.
all of these swords matter. So I need you to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
7. Can I? Well, there's no
Um,
D7. Can I roll a D8?
you know what? D6. Sorry, I'll take looting. Doesn't matter. So a D6.
And I rolled a 6.
Your
Which one was
sword now
that?
has sweeping edge.
What does that
Oh.
do?
Kind of like the cleave ability. When you hit someone, if there's another enemy directly next to them, you will do a cleave damage to them. We'll say it's an extra.
Okay.
It'll be a D10 for them.
Hell yeah.
You said it's called what?
It's called sweeping edge.
Okay.
The
Thank
other
God.
there was
Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I have a question.
You go ahead.
Would that damage be like if I call out my Great Weapon Master attack beforehand, would it still get the +10?
How do you mean? Like the
Cleave damage to the other person.
when you call out what?
Great Weapon, like it's like his sharpshooter. Remember I took it as my feet last
Oh
time?
yeah, you take away 5 and then add 10.
Yeah, and then it adds 10 damage, I'm pretty sure, right?
For balance issues, I'll say not for the cleave attack. For the regular
Alright,
attack,
that's
it'll
fair.
still.
I
it'll
just
still
wanted to
happen.
clarify that before we got into that situation.
No,
We're
whenever
and
you walk up and want to swing, you have
and-
to scream by the power of Grayskull.
you don't have to. Good
Okay.
reference. You don't have to call out the sweeping edge. Just so you know.
It just
Okay.
happens.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's
We'll
fine.
say it only bounces to one person. Like if there's a group of them, it doesn't hit all of them. It'll just hit one extra.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Cool.
sounds fun.
Nolan
I mean,
wants to
can
do
I pay
stuff,
70
too.
gold to like re-roll it to a different one?
Yeah. Roll another
What is that?
d6.
What is it? 140?
Yeah. Roll
Yeah,
another d6.
I can give 140.
Does he have any armor I can look at while everyone's doing their stuff?
Or
Upstairs, yes. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You do have sharpness now.
Sweet. What does that do?
We will say it adds an extra d6 of damage to the target.
So I roll 3d6. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I type that to remember it? Can I put it on the sword?
I put it in the custom
yeah.
field on the sword on my bro.
Yeah, it should be on the custom field on the sword.
These edibles taste like shit.
They're supposed to.
That's what makes them edible.
Barely.
I'm sorry. That was...
Okay, Nick,
Hey,
you had
A
something.
little bit of milk never hurt anybody.
Yes.
I
Nicholas,
figured it
yes.
out.
No,
Oh,
it's gummy
okay.
candy.
Alrighty.
That's nasty.
Nolan would
Those are
also
D6.
want to upgrade his dull blade.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna have Nolan roll a d6 real quick to see what type of thing he gets. Nolan doesn't have any gold? He shares gold with you, Scarlett.
Yeah, no,
so
we
is
have
that-
money.
is
We
that
have
fair?
we have soul coins.
All right. He rolls a 6, so he's going to get the sweeping edge. And he has
All right,
sweeping
and
edge on
then,
his dull blade now.
I want to see if he has any +2 light armor.
Yes, he
Bring it
does. He does.
Okay.
You do still have to pay him for the enchant.
I was gonna pay him all at once.
Gotcha. I'm assuming you're going to do the same, Nicholas.
Correctamundo.
Alrighty. So yeah, looking at it, there's a bunch of armors that is the best I could describe is it's decent. It's not the greatest work, but he does better with weapons. So, but he does have a +2 studded leather.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna tip him and give him 200 gold even. By the way.
You sweet devil.
Oh, dude, sharpness? Hell yeah, dude.
He
I
flashes
know
a
this is
wink at you.
craftsmanship, and
He flashes a
He
wink.
what?
He flashes a wink at you and a good old smile. When he smiles, you just see. The best I could describe this is he eats raw meat.
okay.
Wow.
All right, so I bought a +2 leather armor. Does Nolan want anything? Nolan, darling, do you want any armor? I don't know what you're even wearing.
He can't wear any armor.
Oh, all right
Is
then.
Yeah,
there
being
a
a barbarian.
second studded armor?
There is.
I would like to buy that second studded armor, God.
Alrighty, Are you guys buying this with soul coins or regular coins?
I'm buying
I'm
everyone's
buying
soul
it with-
coins.
I'm buying
Regular
it with
gold.
regular gold. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm at 110 now.
Let me see how much +2 studded
I'm Rick
leather
James.
is regularly.
I have 70 soul coins. Might as well spend them.
I would recommend buying with soul coins.
Why? You just said it was 70 coins.
Yeah, you just said it was 70 gold.
That was
For
for
the
enchant.
enchantments, not for
Okay.
the armor.
How much is
Oh.
the armor?
A lot more. I'm going to.
Okay. How much is it? Answer the question.
Could you roll a d20 real quick?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Uh,
let me.
I'm basing this off of what you roll. I'm basing this off of what you roll. If you want to know normal
I'm-
D&D 5e rules, +2 studded leather armor at 5,000 gold. So
Okay.
Yikes.
it is only 1,000 gold now because 5 is what I divided it by.
Nice. Okay. Well, how many soul
You
coins do
didn't
I need to
take
give
my.
them?
You could have taken my roll and divided it by 13, but all right.
Oh, shit.
All right.
You know what? We'll do that. I'd seen the 5 and I thought that was what you rolled.
No, I wanted to help just in case you rolled bad.
It is 400 gold for these one stud of leather.
Yeah.
So
And the enchantment is 70. Cool.
so I owe you 10.8 soul coins. So I'm gonna give you 11.
Alrighty.
And then is there any other cool little trinkets that he has? Anything that's gonna make my life slightly easier or just looks cool?
I mean, there's a cool cloak just hanging
Ooh,
on up.
cloaks.
It's not even
want
it's just an item hanging up, and he just looks at it and he's like, "Ruh-ruh-ruh."
Want it? Give it.
Chivalry dancing over in the rusty anchor. It is 50 gold pieces. And what it does is it makes you it gives you I don't want to say advantage on stealth, but it essentially makes it to where I'm going to say you have a +2 to your stealth rolls now if you wear it.
I have a +2 to my already +9 stealth rolls, is what you're saying.
While wearing it.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
but the hood has to be up and everything.
Okay, all right.
I will say you can only use this like +2 to it like once per short rest.
Okay.
Because obviously it would be OP otherwise.
Roger, Roger.
Alrighty, did you guys add the studded
Yeah.
leather +2 and everything?
Way ahead of ya.
Rubute, do you want to buy anything?
I'm chilling.
You do have soul coins, Megan. Sir.
Oh shit! I pressed the.
How many do I have? I don't think
I believe
ever...
every one of you guys got 20, other than Scarlet, who grabbed a little extra.
Yeah, I never put that down. I don't know. I
Do you
mean,
want any upgraded armor or anything? There's other armor in here.
That's not true about the soul coins. Scarlet grabbed 20 extra than everybody else. We each got 50.
Well, you
I
guys have a
that
lot of
noted.
soul coins.
Yeah.
You said it was
I
studded
realize
+2?
I have basic. I don't
Yes.
even have +1 armor, by the way.
Do you want something better than than regular basic breastplate?
Yes. You said I have how many soul coins?
According to what Chivalry just said, 50.
50?
Yeah, you have 50.
Shit. What's he got in terms of medium armor and like +1, +2?
Let me look at the list of medium armors to tell you.
Actually, you know
Also-
what? I might wait because Made You Look might have some cool magic armor.
It certainly does have cool magic stuff. Cannot tell you if it's armor or not.
Just real quick, can I sell him my
Hey,
studded leather +1?
Yes, you can.
How much does it sell for?
Let me.
Probably 200.
see.
How do you?
Yeah,
know?
probably half of half of the cost of the +2.
Probably more than or way more than less than half.
Way less than what?
Way more than
You,
less than
yo,
half.
I'll say
You gotta-
you can
if it's
sell it to him for 125 gold.
That's
okay,
fair.
that works.
We're making shit up on the spot. Source,
Alright,
I
so- I
fucking
like it.
made it up.
Flow state,
You really won't tell me if it's art.
What?
huh?
You really won't tell me if it's armor or not, if they have any or not.
No, I won't.
All right. Well, what's the best thing he's got for me then?
He has going back
Medium.
into let me find out with you. Where's the +1 stuff? Why do I have to scroll down so far?
Control F. Control F, Kai.
No, this isn't in my notes. I'm actually looking at D&D items.
Are you on? You can still Control F.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that any website.
God, Kai Juno.
Gas.
You're like an 80-year-old man.
I'm old.
I remember playing first edition.
Oh god.
Thaco, we called it.
Fucking what?
Thaco.
Okay, well, hurry up. I want to move on.
Yeah, I do too.
Where is it at?
Like,
It is +2 breastplate.
all right, how much? How many soul coins?
I'll say I'll compare it equivalently to studded leather, so 400 total gold, or was it 11 soul coins?
No, that's with everything. It's 50 gold per soul coin.
Yep.
So 8 soul coins. Did my math
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I plopped that 8 soul coins.
Gives you a thumbs up, swipes it, gives you a head nod.
Bye, Brick, darling.
Going to the mage shop.
Okay,
Eventually, we'll make it over to the actual Thieves building.
that's where Nolan and I
Poor
are headed.
Phelan. Just been sitting
Yeah,
there.
go ahead and let them do the thiefies real quick, and then we can do me. I gotta add this armor anyway.
Alrighty, you walk in.
Well, Shiv's been waiting
yeah,
too.
we'll jump over to Shiv Elri, who walks into the Rusty Anchor. Do you guys remember the one bar from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm.
Got it.
We got one rule around here. It's about blowing bubbles. They kick a guy named Bubbles out. All right.
Just start farting bubbles.
All bubble blowing babies will be beaten senseless by every single patron in the bar.
All right. I'm gonna walk right up to the barkeep.
What'll it be, fella?
Give me a most ghastly ale.
You see as he pulls out a jar with literal souls in it and just dumps it into the cup and then hands it to you.
And then I'm gonna lay down 25 gold pieces.
He looks confused. The fuck is that? 25.
Mom.
You think that's worth 25? I had to get someone's fucking soul. I had to dig up someone's grave for that. It's 50.
I know what you're doing.
I'm trying to get a bang
35.
for my fucking buck. I had to dig up somebody.
I know what you're doing. 35. Take it or leave it.
45.
35.
Well, let me roll a fucking persuasion. $37.
You got higher than that.
No. No, but you persuaded him to come down further. He rolled a 5.
Plus 2, right?
Nice.
Plus 2, right?
No, +5.
No, my armor.
Yes. I thought you were asking what he rolled.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, just take this +5 armor real quick.
Yep. Yeah, I lay him down 37.
He gives you a thumbs up.
And I got some questions for you, barkeep.
What'll it be?
I got a note and I was told to meet here on this very island by a person with the initials LB.
Oh, you mean
Ladybug kiss.
LeBron.
LeBron James? You mean
Yeah.
the squirrel?
The king.
At the mention of squirrel, Chivalry's head cocked sideways. Yeah, there's a squirrel on this island.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of them.
He's been climbing around. Says he's looking for a skeleton. Are you that skeleton?
If you see this squirrel, tell him to meet me at the tell him to meet me at the entrance to the Nether Bloom.
Understood.
And then yep, I throw back the entire mug of soul juice.
You
whatever
hear
wanna call
20
it.
different people's regrets in their life, just shivel through you.
And then I just tap where my empty, non-existent belly is. That hits the spot. Fresh souls in
The
the morning.
souls begin to warp around you. I had chlamydia, and then they just disappear into the ground.
Yep.
You know, I just imagine that Shiv has just a bucket hanging in the middle of him to catch any liquid he drinks.
it replaces his crotch.
Yeah, it's my colostomy bag. My
You needed the
colostomy
satisfaction
bucket.
of sitting down and dumping it somewhere.
Yes.
He still wants to
Alright,
feel
that's good.
human.
Appreciate it, barkeep. Be seeing you.
Come again.
Yep, I
And he
go
waves you
down
off,
for-
and then you just see someone like get thrown through a window.
Place hasn't changed. And then I'm just going to I'm going to use a spell here. I'm going to summon my warhorse, Malice.
Malice, you see, just as if it was a unicorn, comes down from a rainbow through the open like hoop of the rusty anchor.
No.
Oh, you want it to come
Malice
out of the
is a
ground.
Yeah, Malice is a skeleton.
You see the ground break open as hell itself opens. Like,
Exactly. That's what
I was gonna say it was a mystic thing, but no, it's a hellish
Well, you,
thing.
could- you could go full Minecraft route and have lightning strike.
Yes.
That's what
Just
happens in
that.
Minecraft.
A lightning strikes directly on you, Chivalry, as you He-Man style, I have the power to the sky, and then suddenly, like Ghost Rider, you are riding a horse. That's
Chivalry's a
also
legend.
a skeleton.
Chivalry's a legend. God. All
I
right,
have the power.
I'm gonna ride up to the Iron Fist, and you can go over to them if you want to.
Cheaper townhomes.
I was just literally gonna buy armor, so.
All right, Kai, I have a question.
Yes,
Did you see my DM?
I did not. Let me look at it.
Perfect. All right, cool.
Giving you full access. Yes. Chivalry, you walk up and you see Brick. And he's just having a small conversation with Nicholas.
Brick, man, you've been around for many years. I've been doing fantastic. Still doing the same thing. It's like been like since I liberated this place.
And he tells you Lord Barnaby is here.
What did you just say?
Is Lord Barnaby a guy or a girl? Did I assume genders?
He is a
You just called him a he.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a guy. Man. Oh, in that
He is
note, I
inside
need
the
to make
nether
this
bloom
quick.
already.
In that note, I need to make this very quick. I need a +2 plate. if you have any
And he
way.
holds out his hand for payment.
Mhm.
Because
And
plate is basically better than studded leather and everything, it'll be 450 gold. It will be a +2.
Yep. I will subtract 450, and I want to sell him the. I have 13 gold left. Nice. I'm gonna sell him the regular plate that I have.
He gives you 165 gold for it.
Nice.
Pay with soul coins, Shiv.
I got the gold for that. That's fine.
I got the power.
So, all right, cool. I'll go ahead and do all that stuff, but then I'm just gonna be seeing you, Brick. I will catch up over a jar of souls later.
We love Brick.
And yep. I'm gonna
Brick
go
is the
over here.
second best blacksmith you guys have ever met. Nicholas, are you wanting to do anything else at the Iron Fist?
I am good.
Alrighty, we jump over to the Made You Look with Rabute walking in.
Just walking around, looking at everything, you know? Does anything pop out to me in specific, or?
I don't know. Kel, does anything pop out to him?
All right, we got a little special guest star feature because I got really bored.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just didn't know what to do. Well, it honestly looks a little bit too good to be true. There's plenty of rings, potions, books, whatever you could be looking for might be in here. Just have to find the right box.
Hmm.
If you could imagine a thrift shop in the worst area in a Minecraft town, this would be it.
No, I got you. I got you.
I'm going to let you guys play out this. I gotta go use the bathroom, so just keep doing your thing.
Good timing then.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm mostly looking for kind of magical potions. Is that in any specific direction?
There is an entire aisle dedicated to potions.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just like, what do I have at option here? Like, what do I have at my disposal?
Well, if you take a look around, some of them are labeled a little sloppily. Got some
Hmm.
paint, maybe some dirt. It's fine. They're all organized by color and not by name.
Huh. Okay. Well, specifically, do I find any like potions of strength or maybe some potions of invisibility? Uh, any kind of like greater, superior healing potions, just something like that.
If you were to look around for those names, you would be pretty disappointed, honestly.
Oh, that
A lot
sucks.
of these seem a little unconventional.
Okay.
We have a hearth potion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's labeled pretty big at the top of the shelf. We have a potion of levitation.
I'm gonna grab that hearth. Like I grab the hearth potion, and then I grab a random purple potion that I see. I don't think you can get rid of what it does. I like the color purple.
All right, giving it the chance.
And then I'm gonna walk up to what I assume is like I can see a counter
There is no counter in sight. There is only a box with a gold coin labeled on it, sitting at the back of the store.
Watch it be a mimic.
No.
I guess I walk towards the box. I mean, as I'm walking towards the box, so I notice like any armor, is any like any kind of like bracers, even maybe some belts.
Got some gloves. Got some shields going around. Some cloaks.
Let me check out them gloves. What are those gloves? What do we got from in terms of gloves? I turned down the glove aisle.
You see the first pair of gloves set up. Very stylish, actually. They are fingerless gloves, black leather with silver along the knuckles. Very pretty, very pretty.
Hmm. Those look neat. Can I inspect them and see what they do, or?
Sure, you can go ahead and inspect them. Are you just gonna try them on?
Uh, yeah, I carefully set the potions down not to break them, and I'll go ahead and put them on, see what they're all about.
Once you slide your hand into these gloves, you notice that your fingers look like they didn't go through them at all. You
The-
cannot see your fingers at the moment.
Can I still feel them?
Yeah, they're
Like,
there.
they're just invisible. Okay.
Do you not enjoy your
Well,
fingerless gloves?
It's good for thieving.
no, I do. That's what I was thinking. Okay, like I kind of,
Fingerless
because let's see, I gave up
gloves,
8 soul coins, so I have 42 left, right?
These are tagged at 5 gold.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, no, I grab. Is there like a basket or something I can grab? Can I grab like a cart?
There's a there's a little box off to the side full of little woven baskets. Some are a little dingy looking, not gonna lie.
That's fine. I pick up like the most stable looking one, and I walk back over, put the gloves in the basket, put the potions in the basket. What kind of other gloves do I see? Do I see anything more expensive?
More expensive?
Yeah, just like anything more like valuable looking, or do they all seem just kind of like random magical items?
Just seems like a bunch of random magical items, really. It's
Okay.
quite messy. It's very
Oh,
clear
that's
no
fair.
one's been here in a while.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to those cloaks and see what I can find. Anything like pop out as I walk over there, or
Let me scroll down and see. I have
thank
quite
you.
a long list here.
I love how prepared you are for something that you just realized like 3 hours ago you would be playing.
Oh, don't worry. I went into my whole archive and was like, oh, I could give him this. We could do this.
Honestly, if you want to just give me a lot of stuff. I am unprepared when it comes to shops. I'm good at the combat aspect and story aspect, not the shopping aspect.
Oh my god, no. My campaigns are not very battle focused. It's a lot of roleplay, a lot of shops, a lot of random RNG scenarios.
Combine us and we make the perfect DM.
I got you, bro. Don't worry. All right. Walking over to what you think would be an area for cloaks, you see a couple of empty hooks. One
Okay.
cloak covered in a dark green felt design. And one that just kind of looks like a t-shirt.
Well, I walk over to the like green cloak, and I guess I'll try it on and see what it does.
You don't really feel anything happening to you. Doesn't feel any warmer, any colder, nothing.
How much is it?
6 gold.
Fuck it, I'll buy it. I put it in my basket. Pick my basket back up.
The magic in the shop is actually taking money from people without them realizing how much money they're spending.
And you said there aren't like any kind of like other kind of magical belts or clothwear or anything like that?
Oh, there's plenty of different things. Lots of belts, boots.
Well, shit. Let me check out the boots and
Hello today.
Okay, never mind. I'll just walk to that'll be enough. I'll just walk to the back and pay. How much is it all with the potions and the gloves and the cloak?
It'd be 20 gold.
I'm just
So that's just a
laughing at
single
this.
soul coin.
Is this shop really just that one casino from Percy Jackson?
In a way, yes.
It's like, man, you see this other interesting item down the hall.
Oh my god, how could they put that ring of invisibility down there for 5 gold?
That's a fucking steal.
So is that just a soul coin, Kai, or 20
It's
gold?
less than that.
The fee, like, yeah, but I'm just
One
gonna
soul
toss
coin
a
is
soul
50
coin.
gold.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a soul coin in and then kind of like take all my stuff and meet you guys at the thiefies.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Sorry, it took so.
Oh, we're good. It was a shopping episode, especially since last week it was just combat after combat. Actually, the past month it's been combat after combat after combat since you guys were in a war.
I want to go to war.
I want a lightsaber. All right, so Rabute, you're gonna head over to the Nether Bloom.
Yeah, wherever they are, and I'm gonna give the cloak to Stormy and the gloves to Nicholas.
Now I forgive you for your shopping habits.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was 16 minutes ago when Chivalry persuaded the barkeep to lower his prices. All right, so you guys go up to the Nether Bloom, and from the outside, it just looks like a small building. It makes you guys really question yourselves on whether or not this is the right place.
But not me.
Because you've been in here.
Yeah. Nick probably has too.
Yes, he is at laundry duty right now, so
I
he
have
won't
as
be able
well.
to role play right now. But yeah, this building looks small on the outside. You're definitely in the right place, but it's just small and dingy. There are 2 people guarding the entrance. What do you do?
Yo, mama.
Hello, darling. We're here for the thiefies.
Do you have an invite?
Oh, yeah. I should have it somewhere here. I'm going to dig through my bag.
Do you actually have an invite?
I don't know. Do I have an invite? I figured I would.
You don't see an invite. It was never sent to you. But that's where Phelan comes in. Phelan, you're currently inside of the thiefy building right now, and on the outside you see a very familiar looking fox a tall, strapping, in a dirty, tattered suit zombie man, a short zombie boy, a dragon guy, and a skeleton who was riding a skeleton horse.
Now I know that I had an invite. I could have swore. I'm still digging through my bag.
No invite, no enter.
I make my way over to the door. Just kind of tap the shoulder of this lovely screaming man.
Yes, Mrs. Just in case.
Mrs. J.
I would be willing to cover for them if you'd, let it slide a little bit.
Oh, are they a friend of yours?
Of course.
Oh, any friend of Mrs. J is a friend of mine. Go on in. And Scarlet, immediately you get the sense that you recognize this fox, but you don't remember where. It's like on the
I'm
tip
gonna
of your
whisper to
tongue.
Nolan, like to only he can hear. I think I know them, but couldn't tell you where.
And Nolan looks at Rabute, Nicholas, and Chivalry like, y'all seeing this too?
It's
Yes.
foxes.
And you guys begin to go through the doorway.
But
and
this one's white.
as if there's like a barrier type deal. When you guys walk in, it goes the inside suddenly from the outside. It looked like just a living room was in here dead ahead, and now it looks like a ginormous mansion. As you
Some Harry
guys
Potter
walk through the
shit.
door. Exactly. Illusionary shit. As you guys walk in, you're in a small room, but dead ahead is like how it opens up into the mansion type deal. Honestly, it's great that I get to I think I can bring back this map if I still have it.
Is it the Halloween map?
It was the shit, I don't think I have it. It's not.
Where
It was the
where I met the bear?
It was the fucking mansion map.
Yeah, from Halloween episode.
Was that Halloween?
Yeah, where I met the bear and Valentine was killed.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
And I killed Jesus.
The bear!
Do I still have
Who
a
killed
map
Jesus?
for this? I don't have the map for it. It's got to be somewhere on the computer. Could have sworn I had the map still uploaded. That's why I thought I could switch over.
Yeah, we one-shotted it.
You guys beat it so bad that the picture just exploded.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you for helping us out there.
No problem.
Oh no, the
You guys?
Halloween episode was when you guys went to the high school for that.
No, well, I don't know. It was like a Halloween-ish episode, and we went to like a murder mystery, and like Valentine died, and CJ
Yeah, remember
was
it was
there,
the
and
one
That
shot
wasn't
that I
Halloween.
wasn't there
bear.
for.
It wasn't the Halloween though.
It was, well, it felt like Halloween.
It was the one shot I wasn't there for. Remember?
Yeah, I'm looking for my map right now. It's gotta be here.
Just pick any old mansion.
Give me
well-
like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Was this before or after you guys met Ansi?
Way before.
Valentine was still alive, I think.
No, I was.
It was
because
after
the whole
the
thing.
troglodytes, right?
I don't know. Jesus was there.
Uh-huh. I killed him with a duck. Or a
Here,
pig.
you know what? I'll tell you exactly what day it was. Hold, please.
I cannot find it, so I am just going to go to Google.
Random.
It was August 19th, 2024.
Oh, was it August 19th? What the fuck?
Yes, because I looked at our messages and I tried killing Nick. Just knew I tried killing him.
Oh, there it is.
You're welcome.
I found it.
Switch,
I
switch.
gotta try. Hold on, I gotta
switch.
put it in. I gotta put it in the actual maps. It was in my down. It wasn't. It was a whole folder.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
We're about to
back.
switch maps. Give him half
Oh.
a second.
Why is my downloads like
Well,
this?
I'm Scarlet, and I'll extend my hand. This is Nolan.
Very interesting names. I don't think I've ever heard something like that before.
I could say the same for you. That over there, the smaller one's Nick. Then you got Rabute, Dragon Guy, and then Shiv. Shiv's known by all, though.
Shiv.
Yeah, Shiv Elri.
He's a legendary knight.
Balin just kind of
Balin,
looks around
roll
a
a
bit.
history check for me real quick.
Said history.
Yes.
Oh well, that's a 2.
Well,
have
you don't know who you are.
no idea who Chivalry is.
Is
That's fair.
considered popular where you are?
Is that some kind of like
He's
marriage
actually
thing?
well
or-
renowned.
Sure, darling. We'll go with that.
Regional celebrity. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes.
Well,
Have
do
you
you all
seen
need
a
a table?
squirrel?
a squirrel?
Yeah.
How do you know about
What
this?
is that wind noise? What am
From
I
you,
hearing?
silly.
I don't believe I've
Just
seen a
so-
squirrel around here before.
Just so happens the fine barkeep and the rusty anchor told me that there was a squirrel here. But not your
Well-
average squirrel.
Not the average. Is he tall?
No. He sort of lacks the living components of a squirrel.
Hmm.
He's a
So
skeleton,
you're
darling.
looking for squirrel bones?
Squirrel bones.
Moving squirrel bones.
Could it have been a chipmunk?
The disrespect.
Shiv, calm down, darling. It's all right. We'll take a table of 6, please.
I have enough seats at my table. Would you all like to join?
Sure.
Couldn't hurt.
Walk my way over.
Hold on, I'm like adding everything in. It took
Hurry
so
up, God.
no, because I went to the folder where it was, but then it was like, no, it's not here anymore.
Oh, this is so fucking cool.
Oh,
I missed out on some
Yeah.
cool shit.
Just so
Fuck
you
me.
know,
Oh, yeah, you didn't see this.
died right here.
Yeah, he the lights went off, and then when
So
when
you
it turned back
know-
on, he was strangled,
That's
stabbed.
such a cliche spot to do it
But
at. Though.
then
You were the
Not
owner
gonna
of the
lie.
you were
mansion.
gone.
And your
Yeah,
body
but you probably
evaporated.
did it like I introduced the mansion and everything like that,
Of
and then the lights went
course.
off, and then I died.
Wow.
Did I do it no for now?
Exactly verbatim.
Because oh my god,
Ver-
dude, you killed me in the most
fucking
cliche
verbatim.
spot.
I
Yeah.
forgot how big this was. God.
Verbatim, that's exactly what happened. But the way you died, different, right? The way you died, you were strangled, you were
Oh, it doesn't
waterboarded,
matter. You know I called it.
you were forced to drink acid.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that did happen to you.
I killed Jesus with a polar
I was
bear.
still collapsed at the top of
A
the stairs.
haunted
keep bringing it
polar
up.
bear was coming around chasing people.
All right,
Yeah, I was
all right,
commenting
hold on.
about the
Okay,
polar
okay,
bear.
okay, okay. All right, hold on.
Locking back in. Entering
Lock back in.
entering the thieves' hideout is what this official building's name is. The outside is just a front for like a small business. This is where the thieves guild is set at. Yeah, you could just add random people around. So again, there was a room when you guys first walked in. There was 2 people there that were handing out these. It looks like a clear mask before you put it on. And they inform you that due to safety and identity, we force everybody to wear these in order to conceal who they are. Otherwise, some people may be. The best word I could describe it is unwelcomed. Do you guys all take one?
Yeah.
Now, Phelan, you don't have
Of
to because you
course.
are obviously recognized here.
Mhm.
Your new companions don't know you quite yet, but everybody here does. As for
All right.
our party, do you guys all take one?
I don't think I would need to, but I do anyways.
So all of you put on a mask, and could you guys just tell me what you now look like to the rest of the world?
Yeah, I'm gonna send a photo so everyone else can see it as well.
Yes, I can
Rabute,
describe my character.
Rabute, what do you?
I just look like your basic, just like your basic guy. I just like a basic guy with. It looks like I
Your
have a
name's
basic
Jim
sword.
now.
Yeah.
Are we doing blurred face photos?
Yes. Because all of your faces are now blurry, but the rest of you changes as well. Nicholas, what do you look like?
I look like I grew some fur. I'm wearing just pink or like reddish salmon trousers, and I have a hat, and it's got a white X on it, and then I also have antlers.
If you guys couldn't guess, he is Chopper from One Piece.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm Zoro. I'm sorry. I forgot we were doing that bit. I look like Zoro. Except I only have one sword. It's just the Watto.
Chivalry, what do you look like?
I whip out an afro, and I put the
Is that
afro
all
on.
it is? You don't even put
Oh
on the
my
mask, you just put on an afro? Yeah.
Well, did you see who he is? That's him.
Do you guys know the equivalency of the Scooby-Doo movie when he just puts on the afro and
Yes.
starts? Yes, that's how it's comparison right there. But yeah, you guys are welcome in now. There is another guard who stops you before you enter, who says, due to last year's event, we require everyone to give a piece of themselves. And he holds an orb out to you guys. An orb to all 5 of you, not you, Phelan, because obvious reasons.
Yes.
And
All right.
they explain that due to last year's events and some people pulling off some stunts that they shouldn't have, we require everyone to give a piece of their soul. What this will do is you will essentially have 10 less health total until you get this orb back.
All right.
You're straight up putting a piece of your soul into this orb, and they will safely keep this until you are ready to leave, which then you come up here, get your soul piece back, give up the mask, and then you leave.
All right.
But yes, technically, in
Who
combat.
goes first?
Yeah, who goes first to...
I will.
You've been here before, Scarlet, so you know the rules in place are meant for good and not for harm, so you trust them and you give a piece of yourself. And it feels as if someone straight up just stabbed you in the stomach, but there is no wound, there is no cut, but you feel weaker.
All right. Nolan, go ahead and do it. It won't hurt that bad, darling.
He does it, and he's like, "Oh,
It's all right. You'll get it back, darling.
Damn it, Bobby." All right, who's next? Nicholas, Shiv, Rabute?
I don't wanna, but I'm gonna do it.
Just like with Scarlet,
don't
it
want to
immediately
either.
feels like you just get shanked in the stomach, but there is no wound. Starts crying. Rabute, Shiv?
Shiv, be my guest.
B.
I have been
Ow.
creating names. Brain
Yes.
waves have been
Yes.
literally being used the entire time. What are we doing?
Brother? I'm
I
going
know
to
where we're
summarize
at.
this. You guys are towards the front of the building. There is a guard who stops you and says, due to last year's events, you must give a piece of yourself. He holds out an orb. With the orb, what it does is it takes 10 points of health permanently from you until you get this orb back. While you are at the Thiefies, this is a requirement due to the fact that last year, some unsavory people did some unsavory things. So this is just a safety measure where if you do something bad, you're going to permanently lose part of yourself.
Got it.
But it
touch
is a requirement safety thing to enter. Do you do it?
I'll touch it.
as soon as you do, it feels like every bone in your body breaks, but nothing happens.
I don't feel shit.
You do feel it. It's pain.
I don't.
It's
I
pain.
don't feel. Bones don't feel.
Yours do.
You're safe.
All right, Rabute,
I
your
have two
turn.
things. I have two things.
Yep.
One, since I really don't want to do this, and I've seen 4 other people do this now, can I roll a performance to like pretend to do it? Would you allow that?
It would
And
not
my
be a
second
performance.
question-
It would be a sleight of hand type deal.
Sure. And my second question is, would this even do anything? Because I don't actually think I technically have my soul.
That is an
Oh.
interesting point. It wouldn't do
I
anything.
don't know how that, because I'm a warlock. Because I
It
don't
wouldn't
know.
do anything.
I
to
traded
you.
my soul to the shadow. Like,
Yeah.
well, that's the description of.
Yeah. So it wouldn't do
yeah.
anything to you. Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I touch it and find out.
I touch. Yo. Well, I'll roll the sleight of hand.
Yeah. The guards are paying heavy, close attention, so it will be a difficult thing to do.
I was say, but I've seen 4 people do it ahead of me.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I
they actually
specifically went with
touched it.
All right. Well, I'll just touch it. Fuck it.
As
What
soon as you
happens?
touch it, everyone else sees as his eyes just fill with black, and you are in your mind palace now.
Oh, damn.
And upon entering your mind palace, you see.
I just stretch out.
It's like, oh god damn it! The guard who was also like giving you it is there too. He just what happened? Where am I?
I said I didn't want to do this.
And then you hear a loud booming voice go, "How dare you take the soul that belongs to me? Have you no shame?" And immediately, Rubuta, you know exactly who that is. And you see him form as a shadowy figure in front of you, like in between you and the guy. And he's like doing the "let me talk to your manager" type aggression. And do you have you ever seen Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah.
Do you know the scene where what is the main character's name?
Itadori.
Itadori, when he's fighting Mahito, and like he
Mhm.
goes into his domain expansion, and then which is like the touch your soul thing, but he's instantly transported like right in front of Sukuna. That's the
Mhm.
equivalency. He is basically in front of your patron right now, getting threatened with death.
I just back out of the way.
Your patron's a little annoyed right now, but he is forgiving. And he just looks at him and he goes, "If you ever do this again, I'll make sure your soul ends up here permanently." And then poof, you're back to where you are.
I told you I didn't want to do it.
And the guard just whimpers and goes down into the fetal position.
Yeah,
And you guys
I
are
just
free to
walked
enter
through.
now.
Yeah, I just walked
Upon
through.
entering the building, it is bustling with everybody. People that you guys have never seen before due to the disguises.
Beautiful.
There are people chatting everywhere, and there's best I can say is like challenges all over the place, like little booths where it's a challenge, and if you pass it, you get rewarded. This is
Ooh, I love a carnival game.
Exactly. It's like a carnival around here until the official event starts.
I wish.
So yeah, you guys have a brief moment to look around before something happens. Without spoiling.
Come on, darling. I'm gonna grab Nolan's hand and we're gonna take a walk out.
You guys are skipping around. I can see me laughing away. But
Right.
yeah, there is a total of 10 games around. There's the challenge of strength, challenge of wit, and a bunch of other challenges in that nature, where you will essentially
I'm
have
going to the
roll
archery
enough.
challenge.
You just made that up. But yeah, we'll accept it. But essentially, it's a bunch of your skills that you will have to do.
Oh, there's an escape room.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You can enter with up to 7 people.
Well, should I show you all around? You know, the 2 were rather quick to leave, but I figured it would be nice to have a guide or something.
And as you guys begin to follow Phelan, Phelan begins to tell you about this place. This is the Thieves' Hideout. You guys haven't been here for a while. It's a lot different than you guys remember. You guys remember it as a more calming event with only a certain selected people allowed in here. Now it just seems like they're letting anybody in.
Yes, yes, the more people, the more pockets. They'll be gone by the end of the night.
As in they'll be dead, or?
They could be. We don't know yet.
But yeah, do you guys... Phelan has the information about this place, so if you guys want to know anything about the Thiefies itself, Phelan would be who to ask. I would essentially just be giving the answers through Phelan.
Because I am bad at reading.
So, Rabute, Shiv, Nicholas, do you guys wish to ask Phelan anything about the Thiefies?
I'm just ready to try to steal some shit.
Well, there's plenty of games you can go to. If you're looking for a specific kind of game that revolves around a specific skill, you can go ahead and ask me that.
Is there an acrobatics game?
There is. It's a parkour game.
Where? Which dot?
We'll say it's the one in the bottom right.
Is there a sleight of hand game?
No. But you can use sleight of hand to mess with certain amount of things. Other games.
Nice.
There is a pie eating contest in the kitchen.
I got a nat 20. Do I win?
Oh my god.
Do I win? What do I win?
Fucking why?
A date with Bones McRib.
I have a boyfriend.
Upon
Your boyfriend can go too?
seeing this this lovely parkour station, essentially it's, imagine if this room was a lot bigger. They're kind of like a regular Minecraft parkour where there's a big drop below and there's spikes below sticking out, and if you were to fail, you would die. Or so it seems. But you do it perfectly. You immediately get to the other side, and immediately upon landing at the other side, you do a flip, land perfectly like a ballerina, and you ask them, what do you win? And they look at you in awe as they just hand over a medallion. It's a medallion that you can wear.
Thank you.
And what this allows is that the wearer, kind of like that gust of wind where once you use it, you can't use it again, but someone else can. It gives you a reroll on your acrobatics check 1 time.
Okay.
There are other games that you guys can break. You see, as you guys are leaving that a little game, you see a little kid try it. He falls to this doom, but surprise, surprise, it's an illusion. There's a net, and it catches him. He laughs, crawls back up, tries again, fails again.
Ooh. What's out here?
Let's find out. This is the knowledge test.
Oh, God.
There are riddles, and if you answer the riddle correctly, you get the Medallion of Wit. It's 3 total riddles that you have to answer.
All right.
Does anybody else wish to try this, or is Scarlett just going to clear these games alone?
All right, let's see. Hold on. What did you say it was a check for?
It's riddles.
It'll be a riddle.
Intelligence.
Ah. Oh God.
It's just
Sure.
straight up riddles.
Yeah,
It's
see.
not exactly an
If you
ability
wanna-
check.
If no one wants to do it, you can always just DM me the questions.
I'll go with it. I might suck, but that's okay.
Me too, darling.
You see a guy standing there. Come one, come all. Riddle me this, and you shall win.
All right.
Oh, are you a contestant?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm Phelan's the one that's trying this, right? Or are you guys like giving little hints to each other?
Probably helping each other a bit, as true thieves would.
So I'm assuming
Yes.
Phelan's like the main face for this, though, where you guys are just gonna whisper like, "It's this."
I
That
don't
sounds
know.
funny.
Sure, I guess.
And Phelan, you step up, and he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, what has hands but cannot clap?"
It has hands but cannot clap.
Yes.
A clock.
Well, shit. Good job.
Good answer. Good answer. I'm family feuding
It's up
it.
there, Steve. That is correct. 2 more, and you will get this medallion. And you see a medallion around his neck.
Do we want to take turns on each round, or we just want to roll with it?
I'll roll with it.
All right.
What kind of
What's the next
ship has 2 mates but no captain?
Two mates, one captain.
2 mates, no captain.
No captain.
I don't know.
See, my mind went to fan fictions.
Yeah, like a love boat.
Is that
You
your
know,
final answer?
they're mating, but not a captain. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm taking that. Love boat.
Ah,
Good answer,
close,
good
but
answer.
wrong.
What?
It is a relationship. You were close.
That's not a boat. It's
Well,
a ship.
Exactly. I said what kind of ship has 2 mates but no
You
captain.
said what kind of boat has?
I said what kind
No,
of
he
ship.
said ship.
Did he?
He did. He said
I had-
ship. I guessed it at the very start, but I don't think I'm near you guys, so I
Yeah.
couldn't say anything.
Damn.
But it's okay. You guys just have to answer 3 out of 5 correct.
All right. Well, I want you to know Google says my answer's right.
Well, a love boat is not a ship, so.
Actually, boats are ships. Ships are not boats.
Oh, suck it, God. All right, anyways, go ahead.
What's
All right.
what's our next riddle?
Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it?
Humble pie. I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's not. It just so it came to mind.
I've heard this one before.
Poor people
Mhm.
have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die.
Nothing.
Correct!
Oh shit! Good job.
Because poor
It's
people
just
have
memory.
nothing, rich people need
Humble
nothing,
pie.
and if you
really
eat
just
nothing, you die.
came to mind.
You need 1 more correct in order to win this medallion. Will you continue answering the question, Miss Phelan?
Duh.
Of course.
What kind of tree can you carry in your hand?
A family tree.
Yeah, I mean, if you know what I mean.
No, I've heard this one before too. Hold on.
Maybe
Oh.
God needs to come up with better riddles. Maybe he needs to
Palm-
use a
palm
different
trees.
website. God damn it. I need to use a
Technically,
different
technically,
website.
my answer was right too.
Family tree is crazy.
I mean,
Correct. Here you are, and he takes the medallion off. He puts it on you, Phelan. What this medallion does is anytime you roll an insight check, you roll it with advantage.
Damn.
Just like with the previous medallion, it's once per person.
All right.
But yes.
Oh, that was fun.
I
Oh.
liked it a lot, actually.
Rabute, which game do you go to? Rabute, which game do you go to?
Sorry, I was muted. Are there any that are charisma based? Because I don't really have
There
the best
is
stats of anything
one
else.
that's all about dancing, and it is in the ballroom.
Oh,
Oh, what's my performance is only a +4.
Where's the ballroom?
That's a great question.
the second floor.
I'm gonna guess it's the top one. That's what I'm gonna say, in the garden.
Oh,
You dance under the moonlight.
got it.
In the moonlight.
Well, I'm gonna start heading there.
I can't intimidate or deceive anybody in a game or anything like that.
You can deceive, you cannot intimidate. They will take that as a threat.
Well, I'll try to deceive somebody. Like if that's a game, like if it's like a quick
in a
game of
way,
dice
you
or
could,
something like that,
in
like
the
liar's
in the
dice or
pie
something like
eating
that.
contest, you could deceive them. In the dance room, you can't really deceive them.
No, I know that. If not, then I'll probably just hang out.
I mean,
Just
do
fucking
you
chill.
want
Is
to
there a
try to
bar?
dance?
Do I see if is there a bar?
It would be in the kitchen type deal. You pour yourself a drink.
I'll just
Probably,
head to
probably the very back room, maybe.
Yeah.
like
You,
in
you
here.
walk in and you just
Okay.
see a woman who's making meat pies. And as you
Ew.
pass by to go to get a drink, she asks you if you want to join in the pie eating contest that will be starting in a few minutes.
no, just pour me a drink, please.
Oh, she looks disappointed.
Well, suck it,
Understood.
Grandma. I don't care.
I'm not that hungry.
They're the best meat pies in the West.
Mrs. Lovitz meat pies.
Okay, I'll take one, but I really
Sounds
need a
like
beer.
Only in the pie eating contest, sir. You would win the Medallion of Strength.
Mhm.
Could I at least have a beer in the contest?
Yes. Of course we offer that. Many people have choked while eating the pies, not because it's bad,
Fine.
but because of the fact that they're eating a big-ass pie.
No, it's because it tastes like fucking Popeyes.
I'll run it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Chivalry, would you also like to participate?
Yeah, but I will. Yeah, I'll protect. No,
So it's in the kitchen.
no, it's not fair. It'll
Oh, you're
just
going
fall
over to
into
the
my
dance?
colostomy. Yeah, it'll just fall in my colostomy bucket.
Finger Mickey's is going to be there. I'm going to say, Rabute, you're also over here. Nicholas, would you like to participate in the pie eating contest?
No thanks.
Alrighty. We will grab Butler Glare and Apprentice Butler Cage. How this contest will work is you will roll a Constitution saving throw while eating it. If you beat the check that you need, you will make it to the next pie. If you fail the check, you failed to eat the pie that you are on. Whoever eats the most pies, win. Understood? Wonderful.
Understood. Understood.
Wonderful.
I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do.
And so there's a pie in front of you, you have a beer, and so do the guys around you. And you see on the stove there is plenty more pies. You can, if you want to, just eat this naturally and just roll a Constitution check, or if you have any way that you could possibly get around eating it, you can propose that as well.
Well, how big is my jaw?
You could swallow.
Actually,
Well, you
hold
could
on.
like put it around a person's head.
So logistically, I could probably fit 2 in my mouth at a time.
No,
How?
these pies are big.
Okay, well, how big are they? Because you said
Bigger than
meat
a human
pies, so
head.
I figured they were little like chicken pot pies.
No, these are like
Okay,
full
okay.
pies made of meat.
Okay, so just like a big apple pie. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I could eat multiple of them at the same time with one big bite if I stack them on top of each other.
Are you about to Looney Tunes this shit?
Fuck yeah, I am.
No,
How
he's
am
in
I?
like Shaggy and Scooby
Right.
Doo this
I
shit.
fucking I crack my fucking beer bottle open, set it down. I stack all these pies up, and I just take like a big fucking bite out of all of them.
You will need to make a big Constitution check if that's the case. If you're eating more than one at once.
Sucks. I only have fucking advantage to maintain a concentration spell.
You could try to cast. What spells do you have that could help you?
No. I can't. I don't.
Shit!
have
If only
any.
you guys still had Zombie Rain with his illusions.
I only have offensive stuff.
You booming played the fucking pie.
I'd have to attack it. Anyway, you said a saving throw?
Yes, it'll be a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I got an 11.
That passes. Let's see if the other guys.
Oh,
pass.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your first pie.
Well, I was trying to eat all of them at once. Like I was trying to do like a big bite out of a stack of them.
Everybody passes the first pie. And she slides over a bunch more pies, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. I'll say with your saving throw, you were able to eat 2 of them
A
whole.
10.
This time you're only able to eat 1 whole. You're 3 down.
I mean, honestly, cool. I'm just chilling there, eating it, drinking my beer.
The others also pass. They have eaten 2 total. Right now, you are in the lead. She throws over more pies. Another Constitution check.
I'm in the lead.
Yes, by 1 because you ate with the 11. You ate 2 at once.
That's a 14.
Again, you only eat 1 this time.
Okay.
They also eat 1 besides Mr. Cage. He fails. He fails on his 3rd pie. You have eaten 4 complete pies. The other 2 have eaten 3 complete pies.
Okay.
Another 1.
3.
Ooh.
I rolled in that 1.
Wow.
God.
All 3 of you guys fail.
So you win.
He
He was 1 ahead. He wins.
does win. Yeah, one of them rolled in that 1 as well. Another one rolled a 4 total. But because you're
as
one
soon as
full
I
pie
realize
ahead,
I'm gonna win, I just grab my next meat pie. I lean back in my chair, kick up my feet, and just grab my beer, and I'm just chilling there eating it.
and Rabute,
I'm
to
just
your
eating it slow, like-
surprise, while big ass meat pies don't sound the most delicious, these are some of the best things you've ever eaten. These
Hell
are
yeah.
beautifully made with love, care, and they're steaming hot.
Master.
Might take some of them to go.
And she gives you 3 to go. You can add them to your inventory.
Oh, sweet.
They will heal 4d5 when you eat 1.
Damn. All right.
And the only description I can give for these is they are always hot.
Sure. All
But
right.
She hands over the Medallion of Strength.
Are you gonna add that to my character sheet?
The Medallion of Strength, I will have to. Later.
Okay. What does it do? Just lets me reroll a strength check.
Yes, any strength-related check.
Hmm.
But again, just like the other medallions, only once. When I say strength-related check, this is including athletics.
Oh, okay.
Which I believe
okay.
is the only strength-based check. Now that I look at it, but it also means strength checks in general.
Yeah.
So if you try to pick up someone,
And saving throws, I'm assuming.
yes.
Okay.
But again, only works once per person. Nicholas. Well, why did we add Cedric? Cynric. Oh my God. That's from Creeper Chronicles 2077.
Well,
Shit, we I know what side character Kel is gonna be next.
Anyways.
Oh
Nicholas.
no.
So
Nicholas, what game would you like to go to?
what games are left?
There is the game of sheer stealth, which is, do you see where the top left is?
Mm-hmm.
There is the game of dance, and there's the game of traps, as well as the game. It's like an escape room. It's. Do you see the dot to your right now?
I'm gonna go to the stealth one.
Alrighty. So there is a sign on the outside that just says the Medallion of Sneaking. You have to get in here and still steal 1 of every vegetable, and on the list the vegetables are carrot, cucumber, broccoli, and cauliflower. And you have to steal all of these without... I don't even know what the fuck that is right there.
An air elemental.
An air elemental catching you. So
Sure.
he will be rolling essentially a perception check, and you will be rolling stealth checks.
Okay.
So you enter the room, you see them in the corner, you see the air elemental, and I will need you to roll me a stealth check. That will... That'll pass. So it allows you to get over to the vegetables. Which vegetable do you go for first?
That carrot.
Looking at the carrots, you could see that all of them look as if they have been sitting here for literal years, yet they have a scent of freshness to them. Could you roll a sleight of hand real quick? Oh, beautiful. You quickly grab the carrot, put it into your pouch. The air elementalist is sniffing the air as if it knows something is in here, but it cannot see you, it cannot hear you. Which vegetable do you go over to next?
The cauliflower.
Going over to the cauliflower, similar to the carrot, it has a weird sense of age to it, but it is completely fresh on the outside. Go ahead and roll another sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Let's see if this passes. It does. Just barely. So you steal the cauliflower. I'm guessing you move over to the cucumber or broccoli next.
Broccoli, I guess.
Going over to the broccoli, you see one that's shining as if it's made out of sheer gold. Go ahead and roll another sleight of hand. Beautiful. That will pass. And lastly, the cucumber. The thickest fruit of all. Fruit, vegetable of all. Go ahead and roll another one. Beautiful. You're able to get the cucumber. It feels like there is a device inside of it, a mechanical device that's ticking. And then you try to make your escape out of the room. Go ahead and make me a stealth check. As the air elementalist is weaving and woeing through the vegetables, sniffing for, oh my god.
This man is invisible.
You just walk out of there casually, as if it was never even in there. Leaving there, you immediately feel all vegetables combine into one as it forms the Medallion of Stealth. Similar to the others, it's once per person, but this gives you advantage on stealth checks one time. Obviously, you don't exactly need it, as you are really good at stealth, but if there's ever a creature like, for example, a pirate captain who has a really good passive perception and can see stealthy people pretty well, this would help against that.
Okay, time for the thiefies.
Mm-hmm.
Chivalry, you want to give me a performance check?
Yeah.
As you walk into the room, Lord Barnaby lands on your hand, greeting you, and music begins to play as you are forcefully dancing.
Nailed it.
And it is the most immaculate, the most beautiful dance, a reunion dance between friends, family, maybe even lovers.
All right. We're not trying to fuck the squirrel now. All right.
But you are reunited with your friend, your ally, Lord Barnaby. He squeaks at you excitedly.
Okay. It's been a while since you've squeaked at me, friend. Usually you talk.
Shut the fuck up, Chivalry. Shut the fuck up. I'm undercover.
Got it.
We're in the thievies, man. This is where we shine. I didn't know you were going to be here. You got my letter?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How did you know I was going to be here? How'd you find this place?
Tavern Keep is a pretty good Friend.
Where have you been at all these years?
You know, out and about, saving shit.
Goodness gracious, did you hear about the king?
Yeah, a little about the king.
He's back.
He kind of wants me dead.
Of course.
He found me.
We are already dead. He found you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's win this thing, and then we'll go take him out, just like old times.
Real quick. Keep it on the low. Just call me Brooks while we're here.
Brooks. Okay. I'm not Lord Barnaby while we're here.
Hmm.
It's just Mr. B.
Got it.
All right. And he climbs up on your shoulder. Onward, steed. And as you guys begin to meet back up towards the center, you guys see all the guests begin to come into the main entrance room as a man in a beautiful gown wearing jewelry beyond compare comes down the steps. And immediately, Phelan, you recognize him because he is your father.
Yay.
Is that you?
Finally moving out of the bed.
Hello, one, hello, all. And he begins to take a step down the steps. Welcome to the Thiefies, everybody. I hope the carnival games have suited you well while you are patiently waiting. And all the guests are now fully paying attention to him. As you all know, I am Percival Pennyworth, the leader and captain of the Thieves Guild. And this year, I am the host of the Thiefies. And he smiles widely, grinning with a weird smile. Even the air elementalist is in. And everyone begins to clap around you. Scarlet, there's a very familiar vibe to him. The best I can describe him is an old fox. Obviously, he's a fox if he's the father of Phelan. His fur, unlike Phelan, is completely black. Now, this year, we are doing things a little different. Last year, it was just whoever was the best thief, but this year, we actually have an item for you guys to steal. And everyone begins to chirp and talk, like mumble. So, yes, I know. You guys did such amazing thing this year, but we actually have an item. The Thiefy itself. It is somewhere amongst you right now. One of you have it. And whoever ends up with it by the week's end shall be crowned the king or queen, we're gender neutral here, of thieves. And he eyeballs you, Phelan, as if expecting you to win.
I just do a little nod and clap with the crowd.
Now, we do have normal rewards for normal thieves. Don't worry, that will stay the same. But whoever ends up with a thiefy shall win it all. Win the glory. And with the thiefy, which obviously you could sell and everything, we've seen it in the past, comes a favor for you from the Thieves Guild. Any favor you wish. Whether it's an item, a murder, and he gives a side eye, or just a simple travel. The Thieves Guild will owe you a boon, owe you a favor. That is up to you. The hunt begins now, and you hear around you as bells begin to dum, dum, and it echoes all around the city. As the thieves around the city and inside the building begin to disperse, because now the hunt is on for the thiefy. You will be able to ask around the city about the thiefy. You will be able to look for it on your own. The only detail that you guys are told before you leave this building is that the thiefy was won by Meryl Streep last year. So if anybody has it right now, she does. And everyone disperses, and Percival Pennyworth goes back upstairs into the mansion. Everyone begins to disperse out of the building. What do you guys do?
Bit of a plunder, I'd say.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, honestly.
Kind of, that bums me out a bit.
Should we start a search?
And, well, first, we need to figure out who here actually wants the award. Probably me, Nicholas. Anyone else?
Lord
I'll
Barnaby
be-
chirps.
I'll be trying to. Go for
Okay,
it.
so 4 of us. If we find it as a group, what do we do? Rock, paper, scissors?
Hmm.
It is unknown what happens
it
if you
does
guys turn
not-
it in as a group. You should find that out if you find it. Yeah, an old man runs by.
That's just Cleveland. He's fine.
Yeah,
Ah.
Cleveland Steamer. He's a cool guy.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, Meryl, I'm fairly certain if I remember correctly. Let me actually roll a history check. Let me just see
Yeah,
if I
roll
can.
history check.
Never mind.
You've never heard that name in
Wait,
your life.
I have it.
Well,
I'm lucky. Hold on.
yes.
I could help.
Ooh. How are you helping?
I
Could help her
think
remember.
Meryl might have sold it, but I remember.
Oh wait, I
Chivalry,
couldn't
roll a
help.
history check.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Roll a
'Cause
history
I haven't
check.
been here in 95 years though.
Roll a history check, boy.
All right. I'm gonna roll it with just regular.
Chivalry.
No.
You've encountered Meryl Streep before.
Mm.
Not as a passerby, but as a lover. You guys
Oh,
were
shit.
entangled at a time. It was about
An
a decade
entanglement.
ago.
Ah.
Jesus.
You guys were more than friends, but suddenly she disappeared. And to hear her name appear again is odd.
Did he say Meryl Streep?
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch, but good for her, you know?
Mm.
Now, Phelan,
One
you've
weeks.
encountered Meryl Streep before as she won last year stealing it from you. Not the thing, but basically stealing the award from you. You had pulled off one of the greatest heists in history, robbing the blood bank itself. And yet, she won it over you. And this has been the case for the past 4 years. She has won it every single time. Just right above you. You are nominated
Makes
every
you
single time,
Think it's rigged.
but every single time you lose.
When you sleep your way to the top, you only get one thing.
And Phelan, this sucks for you specifically for obvious reasons. Your father being the leader of the Thieves Guild, he has high expectations for you. Everybody has high expectations for you. You should be the winner, and yet you're not. She always beats you. But in the past years, you were alone. However, this time, you have allies.
Oh, that feels like a lot of pressure.
Well, full of pressure, darling, is called gravity. Best not duel on it, you know?
Once
I
You
again,
do
thought it was called
well.
constipation.
Nolan again looks at Nicholas, Rabute, and Chivalry, just like, y'all's. Am I the only one that's piecing this?
Eason?
Yeah, piecing it together.
Oh.
What are you piecing, darling?
He looks at you, which right now you're the elf lady, but he knows you. He knows you. And he looks over at Phelan. He's just like, really? Nothing? It's like, you guys should know each other, right? You're foxes.
You know, you do seem very familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Scarlet, it's as
I
if a
think that just sounded a
memory
bit
is
racist.
memory is there, but you can't quite remember it exactly.
Hey, guys, you know,
Yeah,
are we related?
yeah.
I'm not gonna remember. I gave that up.
I know. But Phelan didn't.
I'll think of it. I swear I will.
He just seems so familiar.
Yeah, the face. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Phelan,
It's,
you have a choice here. Do you
hmm.
choose to remember her, or do you choose to ignore the fact that you know her? You haven't seen her since you were kids.
Choosing to remember.
Do you choose to tell her?
Not yet, no.
And Rebute, Nicholas, and Chivalry, I need you guys to roll an insight check onto Phelan. To see if you piece what Phelan knows and what Scarlet has not quite remembered yet.
You said insight.
Yes. Chivalry, you're not piecing shit together.
I rolled 12.
Rebute, you are kind of putting down that they are related, but you don't really quite understand how. And then Nolan will. Nicholas, much like Chivalry, you don't know shit. You're more focused on the thiefy and the fact that if you get that, you can get anything. Well, Nolan, not good at insight, but let's see if he does it.
Well, he was putting it together, I thought, so...
He was putting it
Maybe have
together
him
that you
roll.
guys know each other, but he doesn't know how.
Oh.
Unlike Rebute, who knows that you guys are related, he thinks that you guys are just childhood friends.
No, I'd probably like because you said okay. So is she not a white fox?
She is a white fox. Phelan is. Scarlet is
So-
a black and white.
I
Yeah, I'm
would
black
think
and
I would
white.
probably think that they were cousins. Probably not like directly related, but I could probably think that they're cousins.
Scarlet, did you ever tell your
I can
friends
believe
what
it.
memory you gave up? Or like, not really what memory you gave up, but like about your family?
Yeah, I think I have. We discussed it in a very depressing circle.
Indeed, indeed. Scarlet doesn't remember this anymore, but Rebute, Nicholas, Nolan, Chivalry, you guys remember that while she was young, she got abandoned by her family. She had to grow up on the streets and eventually found her way to the Thieves Guild. Now, Rebute, when you first visited this island, it was still being inhabited by the Thieves Guild and everything, but it had a different leader. Percival was not the leader at the time, but suddenly he is. And he himself is a fox, an all-black fox.
Well,
Yeah.
Is that what
anyways.
typed in?
Hey, so that. Wait a minute.
What?
Starts doing like the math in his
If-
head, carry the one.
It's just this meme. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah.
Go on.
Phelan, what
This is Rebute.
color fur was your mother?
Phelan, it would probably
Rebute,
be all
you
white.
can't just ask what color someone's fur is.
What happened?
He asked what fur color your mother is, which would most likely be all white.
Fair. I believe she had white fur.
So. Fuck it, you two could be related. I could believe it.
Related?
You looked.
And I'm so
Yeah.
how
Not-
tall is Phelan?
Phelan, how tall are you? Make it up on the spot.
Oh. Alright, I'm 5'11".
Oh shit. Okay, you're way taller than me. So I'm gonna I'm gonna walk up to
Okay.
you and like start like looking at you like cockeyed head and like a dog almost, kind of like
Maybe.
investigating. I'm like,
At least cousins.
and I'm just like staring like very hard like at your facial features, and I'm like, are we related?
I just kind of
What
lean my
another
face
beer.
back a little bit and just.
Well, I can't reach your face. I'm only 5 foot, so I'm just staring, but I can't reach it.
Looking up.
I'm just gonna look down. Just I I don't believe so.
Oh, that's fair.
Roll a deception check, Miss Phelan.
Do we roll
Failure.
against it?
Yeah, roll an insight.
I'm a fail.
Yeah, you
Ow.
failed.
Damn.
She's hiding something. Phelan rolled a 16, so you know she's hiding something, but you can't quite pinpoint exactly what it is. She knows you, and she's not telling you how.
Well, all right then. Anyways, and I'm going to turn around all sassy like, all right, so first things first, let's, I don't know, go out on the town and ask for Meryl. I know that she frequented the, salty anchor.
Yes, she did.
Sounds pretty nice.
We can try that.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Oh wait, we gotta return our soul stuff.
All right. You guys go to the door. The dude's still cradled, and he's like,
Okay,
The other
chop
dude-
chop. I need my soul back.
the other dude just like gives you guys your orbs back, and you feel your HP go back to normal.
I feel like I'm
Perfect.
missing somebody.
Here's your mask.
You talking about Shiv?
Oh.
Nah,
yes.
that's right. You guys are missing Lord Barnaby. The Shiv
All
fella.
right.
Who was that guy? But yes, you guys go out into the city. It is getting dark now. Phelan has connections throughout the city, and so do both Nicholas and Scarlet. So you guys will most likely be able to stay somewhere for the night.
Cool.
The tavern, both taverns have rooms.
Yeah, like, more like inns.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, do you guys stay at the same one, or do you guys go to different anchors?
I mean, I'll stay at the salty.
Yeah, I kind of like the look of salty better.
Alrighty. Let me switch the map over. And before we wrap up today's session, you guys go to the salty
I'll head to
anchor.
the shade tree.
The
I'll
shade
do
tree.
investigating over there. See what I can't find.
Alrighty, but we will
We haven't
wrap up.
gone there yet, so.
We will wrap up today's episode with you guys getting a room and everything. You guys will just put it on your tab.
Sounds good.
Add a 3 to this.
But how do you guys room? It's a very important question.
I'm with Nolan.
Obviously.
Oh.
Chivalry, who do
Well,
you
what kind
room
of
with?
rooms are they? Are they a single room, like for one bed, or two beds?
Different kinds. There's one that has multiple beds for all of you guys to stay in the same one, or singular ones for one person, or duos, triples.
I'd say the couple gets a room together and the other ones take a kid's room.
Phelan, you stay in a suite.
Wonderful.
Being the daughter of the leader of the Thieves Guild has its perks.
I just get one. It's just I just need a plain. I just want a plain room, just a bed. All I need is a bed. I don't even need a dresser.
You need wallpaper on that?
Fuck no.
They just let you sleep outside. Like,
Just give me a bed. I just need a bed.
You can have the grass.
everyone gets into the rooms, and for once in the past few days, you guys finally get to sleep.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 15. Add 3 to that because that's
For what?
Barnaby's modifier. He's gonna steal some Toby snacks from Shiv.
I guess you allow it since it's you.
I mean, Shiv ain't gonna be able to notice that. No way. I mean, what would Shiv roll?
Fair enough.
Passive perception, probably.
His passive perception is not a 15.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys hunker down for the night. You guys settle into beds, and
Shiv
before you guys doze
in-
off, you guys just think about the fact that you guys almost died. There's a war brewing, and King Laverian, he's around. and he will stop at nothing to kill chivalry. Nicholas, you think of Malachi and the fact that he is around. That at any moment, any day, could be your guys' last. But for once, you guys get to sleep peacefully in a wonderful tavern. And that's where we end today's session.
Yay!
At least we're not on the ground.
Nolan is
I am
going to
going to
see
resume this for a
Shiv
brief moment.
and Lord Barnaby just fall into a pile of bones. That's it. Nolan specifically.
And suddenly we see a flash. We see a flash down to hell itself as we revisit Valentine in hell.
Oh boy.
Oh, good lord.
Valentine has been called into his patron's office. The man of many faces.
I killed you.
Valentine,
You did not kill me.
Valentine, you have been called to your boss's office on urgent business. Normally he leaves you to your own devices to where you can do what you got to do. But he has urgent business for you.
I mean, he gets there, he approaches, and he kneels.
Ah,
Or
Valentine.
does it bow his head? He won't.
My wonderful warrior. You've been doing great work. And you know I've appreciated it. I've rewarded you time and time again. But we have some very urgent business. There has been an individual who comes from the mortal realm who has the ability to step into hell. He has been taking some souls that have lost here and bringing them to the actual mortal realm. And I'm getting blamed for it. That's where I need you, Valentine. I need you to go to the mortal realm and take him out.
What?
Yes,
will-
my liege.
You will have 15 total minutes. That is at most what I can give. Otherwise, the
Minute?
15 minutes. Because otherwise, the king and queens of each circle of hell will get suspicious and recognize that we are crossing into the mortal realm, which we aren't allowed.
Yes, she.
Technically, we shouldn't be capable, but some, and he does a magical burst in his hand, have the powers to be able to. The problem is the mortal realm shouldn't have access to this place unless they die. This is dangerous for two different reasons. One, I can get caught, and you know what happens when I get caught. Two, if someone has access to the underworld, then they have access to the afterlife. When you have control over the afterlife and the mortal life, you have control over everything. My reward for doing this will be right now, actually. I will allow you to talk to one person from the mortal realm of your choice. I can only spare 5 minutes because, again, the other leaders of hell will begin to notice. Who do you wish to talk to?
Who's the target?
The target is a certain pig creature. He goes by the name of Blaze Soul. He stays in a dimension called the Nether. Recently, he has been interacting with some magical beings and has somehow found his way. You're familiar.
My dream.
Do
Valentine knows
expound.
about my dream.
He does. Do expound, Valentine. What do you know?
I believe he's the reason my mother was, slain. He's the cause of her death. Him and his army.
Manny smiles and he goes, "So you have
I was going to kill him anyway.
Well, now we're on the
least while I
same
was alive.
page. I will still reward you, even if your own vengeance journey. So, who do you wish to talk to from the mortal realm? Name anybody. I can give you 5 minutes alone with them.
Uh, Nicholas? Necrophilia?
I see. And you see his entire being just dissipate and then reappear. And suddenly you are in a room in a tavern and you see Nicholas Rofelia. Nicholas, as a thief and a rogue, you constantly live on the edge and pay attention when people are near you, looking at you or sneaking up on you. And so you sense the presence of somebody behind you.
Yep.
What do you do?
I look around, I guess. I don't know.
You look around and you see Valentine, who you know got killed. But he's looking different. He is covered in, like, if you remember Rabute's skull-confused blade, it's like armor infused with skulk and purple stripes everywhere. Going up and down it. But that is Valentine. You recognize that face anywhere.
Okay.
Who initiates this conversation?
I approach. I don't know. You said this was private, so are we alone? Like, are other people around us?
Not in this
He's in his
room.
own room.
Yeah,
at
he's
the
in his
end.
own room.
Oh, so Nick just got sucked here, or what? Like,
No. Nick's inside
I
of the
don't
tavern right
understand.
now. You, as Valentine, are in the tavern for about 5 minutes with the ability to just talk to him. What do you say to Nicholas?
You still munching on toes?
Not as much anymore.
Why not? This saddens me.
I just lost the taste for it, I guess.
For Nicholas, it's been a roughly a month or two since you've seen Valentine die. For Valentine, it has been 3 years since he has seen you or any of the other party members' faces. So, Valentine, this is your one chance to communicate with someone from the mortal realm who you remember, even if it's been so long. Do you want to spare him any important
It's
details?
good to see you, at least, old friend.
Good to see you too.
Is that all you wish to say to him, Valentine?
I mean, I guess how have things gone? I mean, how are you?
I mean, I'm okay. We've lost a war so far, and things are not good. I don't really know.
For Valentine, he doesn't know about the war.
Not
Last thing Valentine remembers is you guys fighting those skeletons.
Nah, he remembers shrapnel going through his brains.
Brother in Christ, you
Well-
could have ignored that. You could have just stepped away and not said that. Dear
At least you're
God.
not dead. It's good to see you alive.
Relatively speaking, he is an undead.
Well, I mean, still breathing.
There.
Oh.
And as the night fades on, you guys catch up. Nicholas, he informs you on an individual named King Blazesoul, who, if you remember, is the king of the Nether Fortress where Mortis Knight comes from.
sure.
And Blazesoul, he informs you on exactly what he was informed on, which is the fact that King Blazesoul has the ability to go to different planes of existence, essentially. He's capable of going from the mortal realm to the afterlife with ease. And this is dangerous considering that you, Nicholas, know that King Laverian is in contact with King Blazesoul. While Valentine, Nicholas informs you that Scarlet is doing wonderful, Nolan is doing wonderful, Shiv is doing wonderful. He's even reunited with an old skeleton friend. They're doing relatively wonderful for people who just got out of a war. He tells you all about the war and what he knows.
Hmm.
And then you feel yourself begin to fade as your 5 minutes comes to an end.
Hmm.
Do you have anything else you wish to say before you fade back into the underworld?
So the others have said, "Do I say hi?"
And then Valentine hits the "I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark," and fades away. Back into the underworld. Valentine now has a mission, and Nicholas now knows about Mr. King Blazel's actions lately. And that is where we will wrap up today.
I love how everybody
Little-
was like
Little clap.
gasp whenever the Valentine was about to get sent back to the world.
Yes.
Listen, it's exciting stuff. And
I
then King
know.
Blazel, in my dream, he killed me. So
Yes, and if you guys remember the last time you seen Mortis Knight, he was cursed with the...
Who?
Don't do this. I've caught on by now. Oh my gosh, that's funny. God damn it, every single time. Who? Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, Mortis Knight, if you guys remember, he was cursed with the drowned curse is what I'll call it for now. Last time you've seen him.
yeah.
And he was a loyal servant to King Blazel and the Nether Fortress.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he will be a friend or an enemy when you guys see him again is up to what happens. But for now, the one thing that is on your guys' mind is the thiefies. And all around town, there are thieves stealing from each other. And all around town, everyone's looking for one item only, and that is the thiefy.
I'm just going to find it and put it in the bag of holding.
It just hits Valentine's dead head.
And when someone tries to steal it, it's going to pull out
Boom.
Valentine. That's what it's scared for life.
That's what brings him back to life, is getting hit by the
Wild.
But yeah, and when I say that whoever ends up with a thiefy, it's so this event is a week long, and by the time the event comes to an end, whoever is holding the thiefy will essentially be the winner.
What if we all just go Dragon Tails on its ass and all put a hand on it?
We'll see what happens. What I can leave you guys off with before we officially end is that the thiefy itself will be around town. You guys will see it periodically, and you guys will have a chance to steal it. But people will also have a chance to steal it from you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
With that said, thank you guys for playing today. Thank you, Kel, for joining
Absolutely.
today on
Yeah.
such short notice.
No problem.
Feel free to join the Minecraft server.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
version?
Hell
are you
yeah.
on?
Java.
Java 1.21.4.
I gotta go because I'm hungry as fuck.
Okay,
good.
You guys
goodbye.
have a good
Bye.
night.
You too, buddy.
Okay. Kai, can you send me the information unless it's on the server?
Yeah, I can send it to you. Doe's in call right now alone. Dear God, I never noticed.
I'll go say hi to her.
Jesus Christ, what was that?
I have no idea.
I just heard a loud bang in my fucking house. Whole apartment. I'll also send you the IP address for it.
Ooh. I think I have to update mine, but I think I'm good for that.
It doesn't have any mods or anything. It's just normal Minecraft launcher. It does have plugins. When you first join the server, if you don't have the automatically down plugins for server thing activated, it'll prompt you to download a plugin. The plugin is the Valhalla mod. Well, not mod, plugin. What it essentially does is you level up as skills. So like wood chopping, mining, and all that, you can level up. At first, you will be weaker than the average Minecraft player, but eventually you will be way stronger than the average Minecraft player.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
And it does load through the CurseForge loader.
Yes, it does also load through the CurseForge loader if you want like a map or anything like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Chivalry, give us the damage charts today.
So everybody hit a season low.
If you don't
About the
know,
only one that did any damage was Lord Barnaby damaged Chivalry Stash.
Chivalry, well, Kenny here keeps track of the total damage across the campaign for every character.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Nicholas Rofelia is in the lead with how much?
2,000, like 2,100 something.
And we've played basically every single Monday since May.
All right then.
Damn, you're almost at a full year.
I know, it's crazy. What's the game plan for the full 1 year anniversary? It's in 3 months. Well, 2 months. Not even 2 months. It's in like a month.
Daggone, it's the 1 year everybody gets 2,000 or 20,000 experience.
No, it's not. We'll do another
I don't
illusion
know,
event. It's okay.
I feel
Oh,
like that's
right.
something the DM comes up with, buddy.
Yeah, you know what? I think that it honestly should be something of a reflection. You
Yeah.
know, whenever you think of
Yeah,
things
that's
like,
why I said we're gonna do another illusion episode.
I wouldn't say necessarily illusion. I like the illusion episode before. However, I think it needs to be more of a reflection thing, you know, before the illusion happens. Like you could do the illusion like afterwards, like everybody's like sitting at a campfire or whatever, you know,
Singing
and
our
then
campfire song.
yeah, singing their campfire song. Once they see the once you know everybody's sitting around the fire, they start talking about, man, we've been doing this for